All right. What is up, man? What the fuck is up? Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. It is June 6th, 2022. You are listening to Just My 2 Cents. This is my Monday recap show where I talk about the UFC fights and now the boxing fights that went on over the weekend. I tell you how I did with my bets. The GreaseMy2 Cents betting experiment continues, boys. Got some special announcements to make today. Got a lot to talk about. I'm a little out of breath. I've been running around like a fucking chicken with my goddamn head cut off. Running here, running there. Cashing tickets, making deposits. Doing grown man ass shit. Doing things that I need to fucking do. But the shit that I need to do, been did. And now I'm here with y'all. I hope you're doing well. I sincerely apologize for the delay. I wanted to start the stream at noon. I should have fucking known better. But it is what it is, man. I'm here. I hope y'all are doing well. And I hope I can get you through the last part of your day or the middle of your day or whatever, man. It's Monday. If y'all are hard at it, yeah, man, just trying to break for a little bit of entertainment, a little audio entertainment. So yeah, man, this is my little version of that. So without further ado, I have, like I said, I have some special announcements to make, man, and I'm going to make them in just a short. Let me settle into this stream. Let me get my, firmly pull my fucking head out of my ass. Lobbying here, being a smart aleck. I respect nothing less. What's up, Lobby? How are you? Rocky Mountain. Yep. Me with my attempt at a clever little comeback. What's up, Pubes? How are you? Charles Pubehead Smith in the building. The general in the motherfucking building. The general paratrooping in. Shout out to the whole Texas. Pubehead saying what up to Ramirez. Yeah, special announcements, Bo. God, I know you'd be just fucking elated, wouldn't you? You'd be fucking clicking your heels 4 feet in the air. No. But I did try a new dispensary today. And I have, it's not some new tree. I've had this stuff before, but I like it a lot. And I have a good pre-roll and some good tree. Some fine collie to put in my bubbler. So I will do that periodically throughout the stream. It's my medication, my doctor prescribed medication. And so I just what the doctor ordered. I'm also drinking my Great Value instant coffee. So this stream is being sponsored by both Great Value instant coffee, and it'll be a dark rainbow pre-roll and apple fritter nugget. So, what's up, y'all? How you doing, man? How you doing this Monday? Joined the mailman method. Yeah. Well, like I said, it's been a busy Monday, man, but it hasn't been a bad one. It hasn't really been a bad one. It's a really fucking nice day outside. There is not a cloud in the fucking sky. Blue sky, green grass. It's not too hot, windy. And I got to drive down by the coast. Well, I mean, I live pretty close to the coast. I'm pretty much on the coast. But yeah, man, get real close to the ocean, dude. It was nice, man. It's nice and pleasant out by the water. Nice little pleasant drive. Handle my business. And I took care of it. And now I'm here. Now's the fun part. Like I said, I've been running around a little bit, little frazzled, but it's coming together, man. I'm gonna start drinking coffee, start dialing in to the stream, and I'm gonna make my first special announcement. It's a time of rejoicing, gentlemen. It's a time to be happy, a time to be merry, a time to make money, if we can, Lord willing. It's a time to appreciate the lives that we have and to live them to the fullest. And that's what I'm here to do today. It's Monday. It's the recap stream. I am about to recap UFC Vegas 56. It went down without a hitch this weekend. But first, I have a very, very special announcement to make. I need to make a banner for this one. I made some banners last night, but I need to make a few more. So let me make this fucking Bruce banner right here. An announcement. I know, dude. Special fucking announcement. Yes, yes, a special announcement. As you may or may not know, there's a gentleman around these parts that is responsible for a lot of this shit. His name gets mentioned on this channel a lot. He's a big influence on this channel. My opinion, his channel is the nucleus of this community. He started this fucking community, and he's back. He was gone for a little while on hiatus, but he's back. The motherfucking rabid dog returns, boys. The rabid dog has returned. Mr. Arkansas is back. Let the people of Arcadia rejoice. I'm fucking pumped, dude. ARK is back, refreshed, ready to kick some fucking ass. And dude is just hitting the ground running, man. Trying to get a new competition fired up, trying to get some names together for the roster. So if you are interested in competition, Mecha 7, ARK FC, a new game potentially, that's in the works. ARK is getting names together for combatants, participants, what have you. If you are interested in testing your motherfucking mettle in this UFC prediction shit, if you are interested in that, you need to hit ARK up on his video. I think he's getting back into Twitter now. Get it, Mr. Arkansas. Tell him you're interested, and just let him know you're down. The next time he streams, Tuesday or Wednesday, get your ass up in there. Let him know you're down. Leave a comment on his last stream. And yeah, let's get this shit going, dude. Getting the band back together, boys. What's the count, boys? Let's rock, dude. I'm fucking pumped, man. You know your boy's ready to fucking go. But yeah, man, ARK's back. He had a stream yesterday. It was a really fucking good one. Yeah. Yeah, I'm going to talk about it periodically throughout this stream here, but that's the big announcement, man. ARK is back, and he's putting another competition together right fucking now as we speak. So if you are interested, if you're not subscribed to his channel, you won't know what the fuck I'm talking about. So do that first. Go to his last live stream and leave a comment telling him that you're interested. Sign up for Tapology. Get your ass to Tapology. That's the first thing you need to do. But yeah, man. Taking names. I've already thrown my name in the hat. You know your boy's always up for a competitive dust up. So that's the big announcement, man. Make another banner here. Interested in competing in ARK's upcoming competition. Let ARK know. comment on his last live stream. Hit him up on Twitter, etc. Don't be coming with no bullshit, though. Only do this if you're serious. For real. As if you're legitimately interested in competing. I would say, matter of fact, I'm not going to put that. I'm just going to say comment on ARK's. Comment on ARK's. Comment on his last stream, letting him know. Yeah, just give his last stream a comment, man. It all helps with the algorithm. And yeah, get these fucking roster spots filled up. I think ARK's looking for 16, I think. 16 to 20, perhaps. Yeah, a lot of there might only be a few spots left, so if you're interested, man, you better get while the getting's good. I'm gonna make this a banner. Edit. I mean a ticker. You make it a banner. Make it a ticker. I'm just gonna leave that ticker going for a little while. But yeah, man, it was a good stream. Good stream. It was the debut of fucking of Neil the Security, man. Neil got on stream. Well, he got on stream the audio, and then he got on camera and was fucking dude was slamming shots and talking a lot of trash. And yeah, just letting the people get to know him, man. But I thought it was a pretty good debut. He didn't waste any time making fucking enemies, I'll tell you that. But yeah, man, check out. I don't want to spoil the whole thing, but check out ARK's last stream, man. It was a good one. It was a fucking good one. Neil debuted. He definitely threw the gauntlet down. Definitely interested to see. I mean, it sounds like he's fucking game. So I think we can assume that Neil Security is going to be in the competition. And he's already, like I said, dude, he didn't waste any fucking time making some enemies. So there's a couple potential matchups for him that I'm interested in seeing. If it's ARK FC, dude, y'all already know what fucking time it is. Your boy's ready to rock. I'm 4-1. If any contender wants to get their fucking ass whooped thoroughly for a title shot, let ARK know. Also, let him know you're interested in fighting me in ARK FC, and just send me the contract. I'll whoop your motherfucking ass. If it's Mecha, I'm finally going to win that son of a bitch. If it's Mecha 7, but it could be a totally new competition altogether. But if you're interested in any of that, comment on ARK's last stream. It helps his channel anyway, just commenting on the video or the stream video, whatever. But let him know you're interested in the competition too. Say I'm in, want to throw my name in the hat. You're going to have to pay an entry fee, whatever it is, 10, 20 bucks. But I can only assume based on the last couple competitions, especially if it's Mecha or if it's another like competition like that, then there will be an entry fee for sure, but there'll also be a nice pot on the line. Nice pot of gold at the end of the rainbow. Speaking of rainbows, dude, I got this fucking dark rainbow going here. Some fucking kind nugget. But yeah, man. Let the rabid dog know, dude. ARK is back. Re-energized. I feel fucking re-energized. I'm excited, man. I'm ready to see what's around the corner. My name is thrown in the hat. The gauntlet has been thrown down from your boy. I'm ready to go, dude. I'm in fighting shape. I'm talking about what happened on the last event. Dude, no, none of you fucking smart mouths wanted to see your boy in the last event. Tell you that. So yeah, I'm ready to go, dude. I'm rocking and rolling every weekend. Put my picks out there. Put my bets out there. Talk about that here in a second. But yeah, man. Shout out to the Rabid Dog. Mr. Arkansas is back, and he ain't wasting no fucking time. It's right back to fucking competition, crazy fucking streams. I'm excited about it, dude. So yeah, that's just tight. That's the big announcement. That's the big announcement. Unity. What's up, Cardone? I know, bang the drums. Drum roll. I said, I know, it's crazy, right? Yup. Y'all know what time it is. Rabbit, dog, fucking with a rabbit, dog. Cardone said, load it up, slide it in, gotta get back, pop it out, we riding. Dude, that came on my fucking Run For It is on my phone. And I had, when I was doing my little, on my mission, I just had the fucking iPod shuffle and Run For It came on. And I thought of fucking Cardone, man. Anytime I hear some fucking like New Orleans hip hop, some Manny Fresh. Yeah. I was telling myself to fucking remember that. I was like, what was I gonna fucking tell Cardone if he came through here? But I remembered it, dude. Yeah, better run for it, run. Okay. Yeah, I know, crazy, dude. ARK's back, man. The return of the gangsta. Thanks to yeah, nice. Yeah, dude. Man. Yeah, I love that fucking album, dude. It's a classic album. Keep showing your teeth like you think it's a joke. You must think these bullets ain't real and you ain't gonna get smoked. Yeah, Dark Rainbow, you keep showing your teeth like you think it's a joke. You must think 2 cents ain't real and you ain't gonna get smoked. Yeah, this Dark Rainbow is good, man. It's taking my mind on a fucking journey, dude. My mind is soaring in a fucking raptor or whatever. What's the fucking Cardone? Do you know about the? I know you're in the Navy. Do you know about the naval aviator shit? What's the fucking? I know it used to be the Tomcat, but it's something else now, like the Raptor, whatever the new like standard like fighter jet that we use. I think it's the Raptor or some shit like that. But that's what this Dark Rainbow is doing to my mind. It's soaring on the eagle's wings like a fucking Raptor fighter jet. Okay, so yeah, I'm getting really stoned. Now that I've made that special announcement, I'll leave that ticker for anyone that's interested. But we got a lot to talk about, boys. Got a lot to talk about. I'm going to start at the beginning. Begin at the beginning. UFC Vegas 56 went down without a hitch. What I've decided I will do on this channel moving forward is when I do these recaps, and I've kind of been doing it for the last couple of weeks, but do them and the betting recaps simultaneously. Like, as just go through the card as I watched it, beginning to end, how each fight went down, what I thought about it, how I did with my pick, how I did if I had any action on it, just fight by fight, what happened, how I did, my thoughts. That's how I'm gonna do it, and that's kind of how I've been doing it for the last couple of weeks. But yeah, I'm not gonna make them separate. Just ain't no sense to it. Might as well just give you the experience, man, from my POV. Not sure we don't. Nice, dude. That's pimp. Harriers, dude. Like Arnold in True Lies. Fucking thrusters pointed down. Woof. That shit's real tight. Sup, Max? Sup, dude? I got to put some, dude. You and me both, brother. I have got a sizable portion of crow to eat here in a little bit, gentlemen. Don't you worry about that. Yeah, I got to eat some fucking Haney crow myself. So if you care to join me, it's gonna be just a fucking crow barbecue, man. Crow's on the grill, boys. Order up for your boy. God. Yeah, dude, I'm telling you, man, things work out for a reason. I was gonna put some money on Kambosos, and I was not able to because of that fucked up line, and it was a blessing in disguise. But I'll definitely talk about that fight here in a little bit. But we'll just go in order. We'll just start with UFC Vegas 56. It was a really early card, which I love, dude. Any more of those early cards you got, you let me know, because I will certainly watch them. Excuse me. Yeah, I like that a lot. And I know the UK homies be loving that shit. And like Moyes and them, I'm sure y'all love that shit, right? Like the early card where you can actually watch it at a reasonable time and you don't have to be some fucking like night owl, some fucking hacker, some young go hard that stays up to ungodly hours. You know, you don't have to live that kind of life. You can just be a normal like fan, normal like, you know, semi-middle-aged person, live a normal life and watch UFC. But yeah, man, I like those early cards. Should start at 1. Pretty awesome. Someone will have to tell ARK to unblock me. Every single one of my accounts are blocked. Not sure why, but Cardone has a wrench. Good Lord. Lord have mercy. Yeah, so holler at... Yeah, ARK is doing a lot of unblocking. He's doing a lot of unblocking. He said that he's and like Chris was on there for a while. Shout out to Darth Maul, man, the bipolar Jedi, bipolar casual. He has like 20 different names. But I think that's what's his channel, the Casual Jedi. It's Chris, man. It's bipolar Chris. Y'all know what the fuck I'm talking about. He was on. It was good to see him though, man. He was on ARK stream yesterday as well. But yeah, holler at either holler at ARK, like comment on his last video, or holler at Chris and see if you can get him to like go backstage with ARK and figure it out or something. Y'all can figure that shit out. But yeah, man, he's back. Dude, Mac, yeah, if you're interested, dude, he's putting a new competition together. So yeah, get it, Chris or ARK, and let him know if you're interested. Dude. Jay Henry, my man. I wish the pay-per-view next week would be early. Yeah, I know, right? Cha-ching, cha-ching, cha-ching. So I don't block anyone, man. I just time trolls out. Dude. Word. Well, I'm sure it can be sorted out. The rooster spur, all up in your neck. Nah, man. But shout out to Mr. Arkansas. Shout out to Arcadia. You know, balance has been brought back to the force. But yeah, man, that shit was tight. I'm pumped to see what the next competition is going to bring. But as far as last week, as far as this past weekend, shout out to the Rat King. This past weekend, Daddy, or whatever the fuck Theo says. Some shit like that. Let me pull up I got banners. Do I really need to pull up the table of the tape and shit and the fucking? Well, hell, I will. Shit. Why the fuck not? New tab. UFC SCH. UFC Fight Night, Volkov versus Rosenstrike. UFC on ESPN, whatever the fuck. UFC on ESPN Plus, whatever the fuck. UFC on Fox 17. UFC, whatever the fuck. There's 20 different names per card. It's not necessary. And again, why can I not see the results here? Wow, dude. What is the deal with this fucking thing? There we go. Okay. Go to prelims. Pull this up. Go to StreamYard. I go to share screen, Chrome tab, Google search UFC schedule, and then I share that, and then that pops up. And then I go back to StreamYard and then see that looks good. And then also banner time. Yeah, motherfucker. Let's fucking go, dude. Let's talk about this first fucking fight. Man, so I had action on this first fight. It was fucking crazy, dude. Right out of the gate. This was one of the better fights of the night. This is definitely one of my candidates for fight of the night. It's hard to say. It's definitely mid-level. It's mid-level women's MMA. It's not low-level. I don't think a ton of JJ Aldrich, but she's not total trash. She's got a winning record in the UFC, I believe, and I've been on record many times saying that Erin Blanchfield has the makings of a future champion. Now, after that performance, I don't know. IDK. Maybe. But what happened was they come out in the first round. Aldridge clearly wins the first round. She hurts Blanchfield, tunes her up. Erin has got to work on her fucking striking defense. If she's going to make it really into the fucking top 5, she's got to work on the striking defense. She's tough, but she is a punching bag, dude. She is there to be lit up. I mean, JJ doesn't have bad striking. She's a decent striker, but she didn't have any problem landing on Erin Blanchfield. Now, in the second round, dude, I was sweating this motherfucker. And I had originally put more on this one, but when I finalized my bets and stuff, I backed off a little bit and only made this a $5 bet. So I could have made a little bit more off this bet. But anyways, back to the fight. So Blanchfield gets lit up in the first round. The second round, I don't know what happened, but JJ Aldridge just fucking like fell down. And I was like, all right, here we go. Like, we'll take it. Fuck yes, dude. Yeah, go down there, get her fucking ass. So she fucking goes. Aldridge goes to get up, and then she just fucking high elbow guillotines her. And she said afterwards that that's like her move in the gym, and she gets them all the time. And it's like, yeah, that stands to reason. Like, she looked like when she fucking put that choke on, it looked like the most natural thing in the world. It looked like someone just walking down the street, dude, just in a fucking perfect gait, perfect stride. Like, it was like a fish to water, dude. So that part is always there. Like, if you are not good at defending submissions, if you're not good on the ground, Aaron Blanchfield is going to figgity fuck you up brutally. But if you have good takedown defense and you're good on the feet, I mean, you can make a fair argument that JJ Aldridge exposed Aaron Blanchfield a little bit. Now, Blanchfield's really young. She definitely has time to make improvements, and I think she will be looking better every fight. She's like 23, dude. But you see the ground game is there. She has one loss, I think, to Tracy Cortez, a split to Cortez. I think is her only loss. I can't remember. I can probably look it up. Fucking lazy ass. But yeah, man, you can definitely make an argument that JJ Aldridge exposed Aaron Blanchfield a little bit. But yeah, cash that fucking definitely cash the Aaron Blanchfield inside the distance at plus 240. Like I said, I'm actually kind of surprised that was that much plus money. Like, I mean, you can say, oh, well, look, I mean, she almost got her ass. Well, like, yeah, but I mean, as soon as it got to the ground, she just like mowed the fuck through her like a goddamn zero turn on some fucking like, like a zero turn on some tall fescue bow. Just zip right, just fucking cleaned up, man. So that's what I thought would happen. That is what happened. But I definitely sweat that motherfucker for a little bit. And it was an entertaining fight as long as it lasted. And definitely some things to think about with Blanchfield moving forward. I told myself, and I was like, you already know better, when she was losing the first round. And I was like, dude, and I told myself before the fight even happened, if she loses this fucking fight, I might have even said it on stream. If she loses this fucking fight, I am never, and I repeat, ever fucking betting on women's MMA ever fucking again. But I did hit it, so I might now. I might continue picking my little grease spots. But man, that was a sweat. I'm glad she cashed it. Moving forward, dude, I am gonna probably be passing on some Aaron Blanchfield unless it's like a very favorable stylistic matchup. If it's someone's good on the feet and has good takedown defense, don't even pass. Just whatever you're gonna say, just pass. I'm passing. So that's what it's gonna be like for me. But yeah, cash that motherfucker. Cash that ticket. Catch him on the chat. Draggy boy. Looking around. So I'm looking around. It's like a choice. It's like throwing commands at it, What's up, Jack? How are you? Big baller, Jackie boy. Yeah, I know. I was like, oh my God, please. Nice, dude. Nice. You had I know your fucking ass made some money too. You had that Blanchfield second round submission, right? Yeah. Cha-ching. Cash it. Oh yeah, Jackie. I know Jackie boy's fucking greasy ass did too. Yep, round 2 plus 900. Yeah, boys. Just fucking smiles all around, man. Just dabbing up the boys all around. Everybody making it rain on them hoes. But pulling off that standing guillotine takes a lot of strength because Aldridge is strong. Yeah, and she just like, it was like strength and technique. And I've heard a lot of people say that about Blanchfield is like for her size, she's very fucking physically strong. and she clearly has a lot of technique. Like, yeah, like Jay said, it just seems like you have to be very strong to do that, because the person can, like, I don't know, like it just seems like it's one of those where you just, to hold them in that position standing, it just requires a lot of physical strength. Cardone says it was fixed. Says that's some fucking pride shit. Says it looks fugazi. Says it looked like some old bunk bullshit, some shenanigans. I like that, dude. I like that a lot. Dude, Lobby, that is a fucking perfect fight for Aaron Blanchfield. It's someone that beat JJ Aldrich. So another person that finished JJ Aldrich. And Macy is like hits harder than JJ Aldrich. Clearly. Like, Macy against high-level strikers will kind of be made to look silly. But if you ain't got no fucking striking and Macy sees that, she'll just fucking mow right again, just zero turn on some fescue. Just zzz. So, and Macy has pretty good takedown defense, so, but she can be taken down. And if she does get taken down, oh, the baby. But it's not like Macy is trash on the ground, but I still favor Blanchfield quite a bit. But I favor Macy quite a bit on the feet. So that is a tasty little matchup there, Bo. Don't mind that at all. What do you think about that, Jack? Does that get the Jackie Boy aftermatch seal of approval? What do you think? I think I need to fire this fucking Dark Rainbow pre-roll back up. But yeah, dude, I like that shit. I like that a lot. I watch that. Dude, I'd watch it. Yeah, definitely. Yeah, I was really surprised at that. I was surprised they were so fucking wide, like so much plus money for Blanchfield to finish. Like, really? All right. Plus 240, yeah, a little something. A little fucking poke. Poke the bar and got a little honey. God, yeah. Okay, Charles. All right, Pubes, take your victory lap for the Phillies. God, Charles was fucking, Pubehead was like begging people to bet the Phillies. Like, he had that out there very publicly. So, yeah, good handicap in there. Got to give Pubehead credit on that. He was very, very confident, bullish about the Phillies, and they fucking hit. So, yeah, congrats to old Pubehead. He's not a bad handicapper, man. He was very insistent about the Phillies winning. Yay. Dude, I'll tell you what, dude. I don't normally get to watch my Cardinals, but I seen that shit last night, man. How about them Redbirds? Where you at, Ear? Where's my dude Ear at? Yeah, how about them Cards, Bo? Beating the fucking Cubbies in extra innings. I think that's 2 nights in a row beating them in extra innings, dude. Yeah. But what was I gonna say? Sorry, I lost my place. Yes, indeed. Good vibes all around, man. Handshakes and high fives all around, boys. Everybody eating. God. All right, Jack. You fucking sadist. Want to see fucking Agapova get the Christ beat out of her? Just taken down and obliterated for your entertainment? Pretty fucking macabre, dude. I mean, yeah, for sure. Yeah. I like it too, man. I like it too. Good call, Lobby. Good call there. Lobby, go subscribe to Jack's channel and check out his aftermatch. Jack, are you going to do the aftermatch? Like today or tomorrow? And yes, I'm subliminally pressuring you to do it if you haven't thought about doing it already. Kind of putting you on the spot. Definitely on purpose. But no, I'm just fucking with you. If you don't do it, it's fine. But I kind of would like to see it. Just saying. But yeah, man. But yeah, Jackie boy, if you see that scrolling thing, ARK's back. Holler at him if you wanna make the nice. Haven't done one in months. God. Of course, I would fucking. I actually did think about doing this. Nice. Yeah, you should do one, man. You haven't missing them. What was I gonna say? Yeah, so that was tight. Aldridge, Blanchfield with the fucking high elbow guillotine. So this one, I looked at the line, the money line, and I was just like, that's unbettable. But this is one where I'm glad that I didn't, because if I had, just knowing myself, if I had played Reynot, it would have been by a finish. I probably would have played Reynot inside the distance, or I would have played Reynot by like ground and pound TKO like a KO, and I would have fucking busted that. I would have gotten that shit burned like a fucking kiss ticket. But yeah, I was very impressed by Fakhretdinov. And I'm very unimpressed by my ability to keep this fucking pre-roll lit. It's gone out like 3 times because I keep yakking and I'm all fucking high now. And I'm just getting annoyed with myself. But I think it's just telling me something. It's telling me that you just need to focus and get through this fight. So yeah, Reynot, man, I was super impressed with the guy. And I'll give Michailidis credit too, because he took a walloping, dude. He took a whooping. Like, Reynot comprehensively beat the shit out of him. So yeah, credit to Michailidis for being tough. But yeah, my eyes were definitely open to Reynot, whatever, Fakhretdinov, and I will definitely be looking forward to his next one. And he's definitely a confident dude, man. He has like, he can't really speak English, but he spoke a little bit. He had a couple lines prepared, so it's better than nothing, man. And he definitely has the charisma for sure and the confidence. So interested to see what they give him next. Hint, hint, nudge, nudge, Jackie boy. But nah, man, for real, I was impressed with the dude. And Michailidis, yeah, the dude's been knocked out a few times, so credit to him for not getting knocked out. But yeah, that was an impressive performance. But no action for me on that one. Sadu, the Aaron will beat Shevchenko train, delayed but not derailed. Yeah, I agree with that. Because think about it, man. 5 years from now, Aaron Blanchfield will still be in her 20s. She'll be like 28, and she will be. Think about Aaron Blanchfield in 5 years, continuing to improve the striking, continuing to. Lord have mercy. Yeah, Aaron Blanchfield in 5 years is going to fuck some bitches right the fuck up. But yeah, right now she don't want Valentina. Valentina fuck her up. Valentina probably finish her, honestly. But yeah, and we will we can talk a little 275 towards the end of the stream if you want to. I did look at that card a little bit. I've already got some potential plays in mind. I'm not going to be getting too greasy. About the same amount of grease as I got this past weekend. I'm not going to be wagering. It might only be just $40 again. There's only a couple spots that I really like, and I'm trying to figure out how to like attack them, but I just don't. There's too many like 50-50 spots. There's too many like, I don't know, and I'm not going to reach for them. I'm just not going to do it. Yeah. If Reynot won inside the distance and Herod won, dang, dude. That's a nice little chunk of change right there, huh? That's some nice butter for your biscuit there, Jackie boy. Now, next fucking fight. Next motherfucking fucking fight. Okay. This was the controversy. This was the source of all the fuss, all the hullabaloo, all the fucking static on MMA Twitter, on the timeline, was centered around this one right here. A close fight, and a fight where when you see a fight like this that on paper looks pretty close, you can just go ahead and assume that there's going to be a lot of fucking bettors on each side. Because what the favorite side will see is that, oh, this guy should be a way bigger favorite. Like he's going to destroy this dude, and they'll be confident. They'll be like, want to prove that confidence with hammering the favorite. And the guys on the other side will see this is a really close fight. Like, it's a 50-50, maybe dog or pass in a lot of people's minds, and they're willing to take the dog because Zalgas does have experience beating guys that are on a similar to Jeff Molina level, i.e. Tyson Nam, Ali Bagatinov, etc. So, with that being said, whenever there's a close fight like this, a greasy split decision like this, you're going to have some salt, man. You're just going to have some salt. You're going to have some lost bets. You're going to have some upset punters, man. There just ain't no two ways about it. I'll tell you personally, I thought it was a really close fight. I'll put you in my perspective watching this fight. I'm sitting there with my lovely wife. I've got my little grease spots in the corner over here, right by my side. I'm watching the fight, first round, right? The first round was close, and I gave it to Jeff Molina. Now, keep in mind, I've bet Jeff Molina, not heavily, but I've got him in 2 parlays, so I'm wanting Jeff Molina to win. That's just, you can't help that, man. Like, you can't help but be at least somewhat biased if you have action on it. You're wanting that fighter to win. You're looking to see, oh, will that do enough? You're looking more at your guy than the other guy. You're looking more at what your guy's doing and not doing than what the other guy's doing and not doing. I just feel like that more often than not is the truth. At least it is for me. That's just me. I won't speak for everybody, but for me, more often than not, that's what I'm doing. I'm looking at what my guy's doing and what he's not doing, as opposed to what the other guy's doing or not doing. That's me. First round, I gave it to Molina, but I was like, fuck, that was close. Second round was clearly a Zalgas round. He rocked Molina. And I was like, fuck, dude, if they gave that first round to Zalgas, then I might be fucked here. Like, Molina might be down 2 rounds. I've got a 1-1 on my card at that point, but who the fuck knows? With the state these judges are in, dude, who in the fuck knows? So I'm sweating. Well, I'm not sweating. I'm pretty much like, oh, this one's fucked. Like, I'm sitting down on the bench. Jam's mom is about to spark that fucking Marlboro 100 and just torch these fucking Kiss tickets. dude, not the fucking not REO Speedwagon, not the Bay City Rollers, not Journey, fucking Kiss, man. Like, I'm like, fuck, dude, this is over. Third round, I thought Molina won it. So when they're reading the scorecards, I knew it was going to be a split decision. I definitely knew that. I'm like, I figured that Zalgas was probably going to win. I was really worried. I figured that Zalgas was going to win. Although I did have it, I had it on my card 29-28, but it was so greasy. They were talking about Zalgas the whole time. And I was like, fuck, dude, this is over, man. They're trying to get Zalgas to win here. They figure, oh, even if Molina loses, he's so young, he'll bounce back. Like, that, I don't know, man. I didn't like it, man. I was fucking worried. I was worried. But when they started reading those fucking scorecards out, I knew it was going to be one way and one the other. When they said 30-27, I knew that it was Jeff Molina time. Because I felt like the clearest round that Zalgas won was the second. And I was like, nah, he got tuned up quite a bit in the third. Pretty sure the third was a Molina round. So when they said 30-27, I know Molina was looking all dejected and shit. But dude, when they said that, I was like, cash it, baby. Fucking cash it. Because I knew there won't no way that Zalgas won at 30-27. Now, do I think Molina won every round? Hell fucking no. Like I said, I had it 29-28, as you can see right there. I gave him 1 and 3. I am not dying on this hill, but what I am saying is give me my motherfucking money. Killing them softly, right, Jackie boy? This is America is a business. Fuck you, pay me. Give me my motherfucking Molina parlays. Put it all in the bag right now. I don't give a shit. Molina won the fight according to the fucking judges, and I won the bet according to that result. Give me my fucking money. That's all I fucking care about. Am I going to die on the hill that Molina absolutely won or lost that fight? I don't give a fuck. The only thing I care about is that them 2 cash tickets, and I cashed them. So kiss my fucking ass. That's all I have to say. That is all I have to say about it. I'm not going to go back and watch it. I'm not going to say, oh, dude, Molina definitely won that fight. I thought he edged it out, but am I really going to die on that hill? Fuck no. I am laughing all the way to the ticket counter. I cashed it. I just got through cashing it, and I deposited the money in the bank right before I got on the stream. So, yeah, that's all I have to say about that. You know what I'm saying? Ja feel? Had Molina bet and Zalgas won that. I thought Molina edged it, but I'm not like there's no way. I knew that there was no way that Zalgas won all 3 rounds. So when they read that last scorecard, although I didn't agree with it, I was like, yes, dude, I knew it. And sure enough, I fucking cashed that motherfucker. Cash it, baby. Both them janks. Actually, no, they were not both cashed right there, but the first half of 2 of them was secured with that. So I really, really needed that. So yeah, I was able to cash the tickets because that was secured. Now, yeah. No, now like value wise, if you want to go back and look at value, yeah, it was a good bet. Zalgas was a good bet. Yeah, and that's the thing. Like, it really he didn't do much with the grappling. Like that was where it was close. And other than that second round where he rocked Molina, I thought Molina was getting the better of the striking. But all they would talk about was what Zalgas was doing. Like Molina was landing good leg kicks, good tees, good body kicks, good high kicks, good low kicks, good crescent kicks, good hook kicks, good wheel kicks. Good jabs, good straights, good hooks, good uppercuts, good rolling thunders. No, but whatever. Give me my fucking money. That's all I give a shit about, and I got it. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, Molina was definitely like dejected and shit. Like he was surprised he thought he won, but when I heard that 30-27, I fucking knew what time it was, dude. Exactly, Jack. Exactly. I knew there was no fucking way that a judge was going to give Zalgus all 3 rounds because, yeah, like if you look at the stats, right? The only thing that was really in Zalgus's favor, just stats, and I don't think that stats win a fight. But if we're gonna like start splitting hairs, like yeah, Molina got the better of the striking, other than that second round where Zalgus rocked him. But like the grappling was, if we're doing it based on damage, I think based on damage, Jeff won the first and the third round. But they're close rounds. So again, I'm not and I won my bets, so I'm good to fucking go. But yeah, I'm not. It was a really close fight. If you thought Zalgus won, I'm not too mad at you. Especially if you lost your bet, I can see you being upset about it. But it is what it is. Be what it be. I'm sure you'll be on the right side of some more close fights that a lot of people say are robberies, and I'll be on the wrong side of some in the future. It just happens, man. These are fucking close fights. It's easy for me to say, but you know what? I've been on the other side of them too, so I don't give a fuck. I had a good weekend, man. I definitely had a good weekend. Some real news. I'll talk about the scoring criteria since the home Vieira. It was nice to see consistency with a couple fights. Yeah. Yep. Os. Deep out. Os. Shtoch Jinkaku Kanini Suzumuro Koto. Seek perfection of character. Now, this next one was so sweet. Oh, so satisfying. I heard, dude. Ooh, I got to take a fucking sip of coffee for this one. Ooh, I'm gonna try not to get too fired up, boys, but this one's gonna. Oh my god, Lord have mercy, dude. I heard. I'm not gonna name names. I'm not naming and shaming, but I heard so many people, some of whom I deeply respect. I heard so many people talking all kinds of crazy shit out of the side of their motherfucking necks about Tony Gravely. Not everybody, but there was a lot of people thought they were real fucking clever, thought they were real slick with this Johnny Munoz. And I told y'all people were going to use that fucking triangle theory and say, oh, well, Munoz only lost by decision and Tony Gravely lost by knockout. So if he lost worse than the Munoz, then the Munoz is going to be when the way Gravely's like, nah, dude, nah. I fucking told y'all. Noah told y'all. Noah called this one, dude. Noah fucking called this one to a T. First round KO. He's going to fucking starch him. And that's exactly what he did, dude. 2 up, 2 down. VA strong. Bobo going out there and cleaning clocks. Clock cleaning season, Bo. Step right up and get your motherfucking clock cleaned. That was so tight. So happy for Tony Gravely. And I told people in chats, shout out to Fight Night Picks. Shout out to the Fighting Allens. I was telling people in that chat, I said, hey, because people were just like, oh, dude, Gravely's gonna get sub. He's gonna get insta sub, insta tag. Ruh, 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 ruh. Yeah. And I said, look, Gravely is more likely to chin this motherfucker than Munoz is to get the sub. You can go back and look on the replay. I said that shit. So yeah, everyone that was on Tony Gravely, big up. Y'all are scholars and gentlemen and ladies if you're any ladies bet Tony Gravely. But nah, man, we knew what fucking time it was. He's a good fighter, man. He's a good fighter. I think he's learned from his losses. I mean, obviously that's not going to tell you a lot about his sub defense, but dude, on the feet, everyone's like, "Oh, he's chinny, he's chinny." Like, you think Johnny Munoz is going to test his chin? Have you seen Johnny Munoz on the feet? He's mookalish dookalish. He's not a good striker. And man, I wish I had bet heavier on Gravely because I actually did have a couple of dude, I had so many fucking parlays before I finally like got it together and like, oh, okay, I need to get rid of some of these. Like this is getting out of control. But I did have Gravely a lot heavier. But and that's dude, that I guess that's my own fault for letting people like, convince me to like hedge it off a little bit. Because I should have gone way heavier. Way heavier. So yeah, shout out to Noah. He called that fucking first round knockout. And shout out to everyone else that backed, bet, picked Tony motherfucking Gravely. He, in my opinion, right now, I can't think of anybody else that's really fucking repping the Commonwealth like that. So I'll go ahead and say that he's the best fighter from Virginia in the UFC right now. And I'm interested to see if he can start putting a little run together, man. Definitely has power, dude. Ask Nate Maness. Go look at that post-fight interview with Nate Maness. And he said, yeah, he hurt me. He hurt me bad. He's like, that's the first time I've ever been hurt in my career. And I think Noah said it too, like literally like 2 or 3 more seconds and he's out, man. Gravely hurt him real bad at the end of the first round. And he ended up getting knocked out himself. But everyone was like, because Nate Maness knocked him out, that he's like chinny or something. It's like, nah, dude, Nate Maness has been boxing since he was like 13, 14. What'd I tell y'all about that shit? When you start boxing early, you know how to fucking punch. Like Nate Maness is a heavy-handed dude. So I don't know, man. People were talking crazy about Gravely. It's like, man, come on. Like you must not watch that fucking Nate Maness fight. Like if you know that Nate Maness is a pretty decent fighter and he's heavy-handed, so losing to him by knockout is not a fucking shameful thing. And he, like I said, ask him. He by self admitted that Gravely is the first dude to ever hurt him. So that was like, oh, you're doing that to Nate Maness. You are definitely gonna fucking put hands on Johnny Munoz. So yeah, that's what's up, man. So it's good to see a Virginia dude doing the damn thing. 2 up, 2 down, VA strong. Yeah, man, Tony Gravely doing the damn thing. That's fucking tight. I know, dude. Is that what it is? I mean, I'm not going to say I've never done that. I'm not going to say I've never picked the karate guy. I've done that. I've definitely picked the karate guy because I train you. I've definitely if that's what it is, I mean, yeah, they did, dude. Yeah, I've seen that before, but it happens. Yeah, dude, sneak. I know, dude. It was like that fucking like this uppercut shovel hook thing, just like boop. He slipped it because Munoz kind of ducked and he just like slipped it right under, man. Just slid it right across the bottom of his chin. Just bop. And yeah, that was tight, dude. Short work. He just crumpled him, man. So yeah, that was a nice one, man. Tony Gravely cashes the first. Well, it's the second play, but it's the first parlay. Gravely Molina, cash it, baby. I think people have just been burned by Gravely too much in the past, but the better fighter getting better odds. Yeah. No, I get it. I mean, Gravely, yeah, he's so wrestle heavy that he can get caught by good submission artists because he's so reliant on that wrestling, and he'll put his head in bad positions sometimes. He gets snatched, he gets guillotined a good bit. But most of the guys that are doing it are good fighters, and like, what do you think Marab would do to Johnny Munoz? I tell you what he'd do. Something real fucking filth nasty. I don't even want to think about what Marab would do to Johnny Munoz, honestly. That's a dark image. So yeah, man, I like what I done seen, and I hope I see some more moving forward. But for real, man, I that was tight. Cash it shit. What's up here? Side dude. There was 10 in here? Well, fuck yeah, dude. That's officially a successful stream, boys. In my mind. Officially. You know, it's the little things in life, man. Like getting double digits in your stream when you have a little bitty old tiny ass channel. So shout out to you guys. Hope y'all doing well. It is Monday afternoon, just about 4 o'clock. I am just floating off these fucking pre-rolls, man. So I went to a new dispensary that was close to the casino because I had some errands to run and I had to drive to get there a distance. So for the sake of convenience, I went to a new dispensary and got some good pre-rolls, got some runts and some dark rainbow pre-rolls, and I've just been smoking them back to back pretty much for the last like hour or two. And yeah, he's feeling it. Yeah, and then I have some apple fritter. I did smoke a little apple fritter, a couple tokes on the binger with the old lady, and I'm about to pack the bubbler with some more fine collie, some more apple fritter. So yeah, man, I'm having some high times over here, boys. It's about to be 420. Probably pack a bowl for 420. Battery's running low, you say. Well, I guess I should plug it in then, huh? Is the battery running low now, Kenneth? Are you rolling now? Should have done a black power parlay, Gravely, O'Day, Alonzo. Nice. But yeah, that was sweet, dude. That was sweet. As Uncle Wheezy would say, shout out to Uncle Wheezy. I was starting to stack, what does he say? Stack tickets like flapjacks. And it was fun. Just get a little charge, and it's so fun, you know? But yeah, shout out to Wheezy, man. Shout out to all the boys over at Post Sports Radio. I went through there Saturday night for their Fight Companion. What is my fucking computer doing now? What is this shit? Okay, we're good. All right, next fight. Benoit Saint-Denis, Stranger, Nicholas Stoza, however you pronounce that, by rear naked choke. I think it's time for Nicholas Stoza to go to Bellator or to PFL or to ONE or to do kickboxing. I don't think it's not that he's a shitty fighter. Like on the feet, he's not a bad striker, but he just doesn't have a ground game and he doesn't have very good takedown defense. And it's just, I don't think it's going to work out for him. I think that he will have better success either against a lower level of competition or just going into a sport where he doesn't have to worry about getting taken down. Like I think he could be decent at kickboxing, but who knows, man? But yeah, for Benoit, like he did decent on the feet. He actually stunned Stoitz, whatever, a couple times. And yeah, I didn't think he looked bad at all. So good job. Rear naked choke. I thought about maybe parlaying Denis So I could have maybe won something with that, but I thought that Stoza might have some more success on the feet and make it closer than it was, so I passed on it. But credit to Benoit. Oh my God, he's get the win, baby. Vive la France for him for that. Okay, so Damon Jackson out grapples Dan Argueta. This was a decent fight, man. This was a pretty decent fight. I believe that Damon Jackson won every single round. There was one round that was close that he kind of got wobbled, but then he had some success on the feet too and just out grappled him for the rest of the round. But I think I gave every round to Jackson. Yeah, the Leech is starting to. I think that's is he on a streak now? I was gonna say he's starting to string some wins together. But let me look at that. I'm not gonna pull it up on my laptop because when I share that shit, it kills the Wi-Fi signal. It really drains the power. Gotta boost the power. Excuse me. Boost the power. Boost the power. UFC schedule. So yeah, I'm looking at Damon Jackson's Getty, his record. Damon the Leech Jackson. Okie. The Okie from Muskogee, fighting out of Texas. This is record. Yeah, dude, he's on a 3-fight win streak now. Charles Rosa, arm triangled Camuela Kirk, who's a decent fighter, and now this win over Dan Argueta. Yeah, Argueta, I think he was up a weight class. I think he was like a 135er, isn't he usually? I think Jack was saying. So yeah, whatever. Like, credit to him for not getting finished. He's a smaller fighter, so he did okay. But yeah, Jackson, interested to see what they give him next. Omega Mind. I agree. It I didn't have to. Well, I won't say that I didn't spend any time on it. I did spend a decent amount of time making sure about things. But as far as like my initial reads, they were very instinct based. They were very initial instinct based things. Like Blanchfield, I saw that matchup and immediately said, yep, she's finishing JJ Aldridge. That's a mismatch. That's one of the biggest mismatches. Now, it ended up being closer in some ways than I thought, but I that was the first one. There's another one that was even more so. Like, I had picked the guy to win. I was like, he's definitely going to win. I will probably parlay him. But the more I started thinking about it, another play came to me. For some reason, and I'll get to it more as we go through the card. But yeah, man, this was a very go with your gut week for me. And this is the second biggest week I've had since I started doing this whole betting thing. But yeah, I agree. Stoitz is, it's not like he's total shit, but he's not UFC level. And, you know, people will hear that from a fan and be like, yeah, like you are. Like, no, I'm not even a fucking fighter, idiot. Like, but if you think that Stoitz is UFC level, you are a fucking idiot. Like, he's not. It doesn't mean that he's a shit fighter. It doesn't mean he wouldn't beat my ass, but does he look like he's fucking UFC level? You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know, man. Benoit's, like, that was what, his second fight in the UFC or something's third. Like, it's not like he just needs to be in Bellator or like fucking Glory or something. I don't know. Now, next fight. Moving right along. Footloose and Fancy Free. Another Grapple Fest. Yay. Yay. Grappling and grappling and grappling. Joe Selecki out grapples Alec De Silva. So if you had this, a draw, I don't have a problem with that. I thought Selecki edged out the third round, and I thought he 10-8'd him in the second, and with the point deduction, yeah, I thought it was fucking 29-26. It would have been 29-27 if I hadn't given Selecki or no, I'm sorry, if all right. So if I only give Selecki the second and the third, that's 20 points. 29. So yeah, he would still get Selecki's score would still be 29. And just making sure I got the math right. 29, yeah. Then yeah, so Silva 10 plus 9 plus 7. Yeah, so yeah, that is 26. I'm just making sure my math. Sorry, I was making sure my math was right. Me trying to do math in my head is painful. I'm sorry that was painful for y'all as well. Sure it was. So yeah, so that's what I had it. 29-26 for me. If you gave De Silva the second and the third, or the first and the third round, and you thought that it was just a 10-9 for Selecki, and with the point deduction it was a 10-8, and you had that a draw, whatever. You know what I mean? Like, I don't hate you. I don't hate anybody, man. Not really. Even though I say I hate things, I really don't. I don't hate anybody. But yeah, if you had it a draw, I'm not mad at you. But I personally had Selecki winning the second, going away with the point deduction. Like, yeah, I really don't see how you could have it anything other than a draw at the worst. Because you can only give at best for De Silva 28. That is the most you can give him. A 10-9 in the first round, a 10-9 in the fucking third round, and then the least 10-9 Selecki with the point deduction, that's 28. So a draw is the absolute best you could give Silva. I personally thought Selecki edged the third. If you thought De Silva won the third, that's fine too. But it's a draw at the worst. I thought Selecki won. Whatever. You know. He was KO'd by somebody not in the UFC. I know. Yeah, draw's fine. A draw's fine. Selecki or a draw. I know he's such a douchebag, man. Like somebody again, he's like, you care more about your little fucking hairstyle, and you put in your, and I mean that's kind of cool, like putting his country's flag's colors and like his hair, but it's like, yeah, you trying to be a fucking pretty boy, when you should be doing some more fucking damage to Joe Selecki, but because Selecki was gassed, man, he was really fucking tired in the third round. I don't know. Whatever. That fight was weird. And De Silva's a fucking douchebag. Just cocky son of a bitch. So good job, Selecki. Man, this fight here, this was another eye opener, dude. You can see the emoji right there. I picked Carolina. You couldn't have paid me to bet on this fight. You couldn't have said, hey, you get a free play. Like, nah, it's all right. Can I use it on another one? Can I use it on another fight, or just not use it? Like, I wouldn't. You couldn't pay me to bet on this fight. But I was like, you know what? Fuck it. Like, Felice Herrig ain't never really been shit. Not like she's like, I'm not saying she's like garbage, but she's a jobber. She's a jobber. She's an OG jobber. She's a jobber. And Carolina's kind of been a bit of a jabroni herself, so the reason I picked Carolina is I figured correctly that she would have a little bit more motivation because she's someone that's like been criticized for not really like having both feet like planted like firmly in the I'm a fighter square. Like she just kind of 1 foot in, 1 foot out, like unsure of herself, and just seems like when that's the kind of where you're at, that it kind of spells doom. But I figured that she's been through that, and it seemed like she was going to quit before, and she hasn't. I'm like, okay, she must still want this somehow. Like there is a reason she's still here, because she really is like at a point where she could just kind of, she's probably never going to be champion. She's at a point where she could definitely walk away. Like she's a mother now. She's like in her mid to late 30s. Like there's nothing like, she's still decent looking. Like she could just walk away and whatever. But I'm like, okay, she's still here. She's taking this rematch with Felice. Like she probably wants this a little bit more than Felice does. I didn't know that for sure, but that's why I wasn't super confident in this one. I was like, whatever, kind of a coin flip. She won the first one. No reason to think like I said, I thought Carolina would have been like retired already. So I was like, okay, she's still fighting against Felice. Like, okay, like I guess I'll take Carolina again. Like that was really all my fucking read was. But yeah, I figured she might want a little bit more, and I was right, but not nearly. Dude, she like had a fucking fire lit under her ass because she was not fucking around, man. She was all smiles and shit before, but when she got in there, dude, she was not fucking around with Felice Herrick, man. And she ended up finishing her, dude. Like, literally retired the bitch. And, Felice was respectful afterwards, but she didn't shake her hand beforehand. And that's that. I'm sorry, dude, but that's karma. Not like I think Felice is a terrible person. Like I said, she was respectful afterwards, and it was fine afterwards, and they were, hugging, and it was an honor to share the ring, whatever. So that's cool. All's well that ends well, right? But yeah, beforehand, like, I don't know if it was like gamesmanship or what, but like Felice, Carolina goes to like shake her hand. Felice just nope, hands on the hips, like, oh, like that was one of the bigger moments from the stare downs or the weigh-ins or whatever. And but yeah, Carolina was like, okay, I'm remember that. God. What's up, Mills? Man, you weren't here a little bit earlier, dude. I just said I might be on the other end of that spectrum, dude. Like I'm having some high times over here, my brother. How are you? Shout out to Mills, man. Shout out to all the boys over at Post Sports Radio. Yeah, man. O'Day, man. Our dude O'Day got it done. That's what's up, dude. Yeah, dude, I'm super stony over here, man. But yeah, you know what? It is almost 4:20, so I do need to go ahead and pack this bubbler up with some apple fritter. But Mills, my dude, I'm smoking dark rainbow runts, and now I will smoke apple fritter. That is the menu today. And then I'll smoke some Florence Nightingale later on. No, nothing gets sense amped up like when a disrespectful oh my God, it is, dude. I'm telling you, man, I just relish that shit. It's like that is what you fucking get. All right, dude. Later, Noah. Peace, man. Have a good one. Catch you later. I'll see you I'll see you around the Ark Dome. Later, dude. Chase says Bo should retire. I know, right? I know, man. Shit. Mills, what you smoking on? What y'all smoking on? What's everybody else smoking on? You fucking skeevy stoners, you. I'll tell you what, this skeevy stoner is about to get all fucking apple frittered out, dude. Apple fritter has definitely been one of my favorite new kind of daytimey strains. It's relatively balanced effects, but it's a little bit more. I'd say it's like 55, 60 sativa. But if you smoke a bunch, it'll definitely like settle into a nice body buzz as you start to come down a little bit. Definitely some fine collie. SunMed has been fucking killing it, man. All this shit's SunMed. The apple fritter, the dark rainbow, the fucking runts. Yeah, this shit blissful wizard. Like, yeah, they've been killing it, man. So caramel corn OG out of the bomb. Great day in the morning, dude. That sounds super dank. Well, cheers, my dude. Apple fritter and caramel corn OG. Yeah, dude, that would be really fucking tasty. Grind both of those down, put that in a fucking L or something. Lord have mercy. Kang, dude. Next week, I was saying a little bit earlier, like I'm not reaching on this next card. I had a good week this past week. I'm going to do some tape study, but not a whole lot jumped out to me. A couple spots that I'm still like calibrating before I take that sniper shot, you know, but it's only a couple places. I am the main event, unless I can get something decent on Valentina inside the distance and maybe use that as a parlay. I'm probably not touching that one. I'm definitely not betting on Santos and the Valentine. I already looked at the money. The money line is unbettable, but I'm not able to look at props yet on my book. The only book I can use really. But I can look at that like Wednesday or Thursday. But just overall, like a couple places here and there, but I'm going to be going pretty light this weekend. Actually, I went pretty light this past. Like I only bet $40 on UFC Vegas 56. It was a decent little return, but I'm probably going to be doing about the same on 275. And it'll be less plays, even like I think I had 7 plays total this past weekend, and it'll be less. It'll be like an underdog. I think I saw one underdog that I liked. Like a prop or two and like a parlay, something like that. And then put like, you know, a unit or so on each, maybe a unit and a half on the one I like the most, something like that. That'll then my card will look something like that, I imagine. Right on, dude. Yeah, it's Kang and Dana, right? Backery. Yeah. I might be on the other side of that one. Perhaps we shall see. We shall see. But this next fight, yeah, good to see Mills in the building. Shout out to the West Coast, dude. West Coast in the building strong, man. West Coast in the building strong, dude. That's what's up, man. I hope y'all are doing well. Early afternoon for y'all, getting mid-afternoon here. It's a nice day, man. Like I said, not a cloud in the fucking sky. Dude, it's like sunny blue skies. Like I'm all high, so everything's all shimmery. Like the grass is all green and fertile and lush, dude. I was driving through a bunch of farmland, coastal farmland, all just super fucking lifted. It's been a good day, man. Been a good day. I've accomplished things I needed to. I got super poofed out. Now I'm here talking with y'all, just kicking it with the boys, talking shit. Let's continue to talk shit and gloat and brag. Hook up with pimps that love the cash. Man, you should see how we giggle and laugh. On the PlayStation, I'm known to brag. Well, I mean, I was cashing tickets, so I saw no reason to stop, really. You know, being a man that believes in one good turn deserves another. This is another gentleman that I wish I just played a little bit more on because it was instinctual. And I originally, it was just going to be Minifield money line and some parlays. But what happened? This is what happened. I said, okay, I looked at it and I said, okay, I'm gonna parlay Minifield. Then I said, you know what? Just in case, I'm gonna cross my T's, dot my I's. I'm gonna do a little tape study on Askar. And I was like, oh, this dude is a powerful first round striker. So I will take Minifield out of those parlays because maybe this is dangerous. Maybe this is a trap. Then I started to, as the week went on, the reports came out about this dude's fraudulent record and him changing his name and basically him just being way more of a fucking jabroni than he originally made himself out to be. So with all that in mind, I went back swung back the other way. The pendulum swung back the other way so fucking heavy. And I was just had to throw something down. I was like, nah, this dude's getting fucking smoked. Now that I know, like, okay, yeah, unless he like one punches Minifield, I don't see that happening. Like, even if he buzzes him, Minifield will hit a takedown. And that's what it was. Minifield was the way better grappler. Like, just reactive doubles, sit your ass down. I didn't expect him to fucking crucifix him, though. Like, that was pretty fucking nice, dude. He crucifixes Askar. Take elbows, smack his face. You can smash his face. You can slam his head into the table 10 times or something. Don't you ever do this. Like, smashing him like Boss Rudin. The Boss Rudin self-defense video. Street Defense. Best version. That was tight. First round. And actually, I was sweating that a little bit, dude, because I think he finished it with 20 seconds left in the first round. So, yeah, right under the wire. But a first round finish is a first round finish. And with that, the bet was cash. Cha-ching. So another one. Stack another one. As Wheezy would say, stack another ticket like a flapjack. Like a damn pancake. A damn buttermilk pancake, dude. Now, my dude Mills was on this dude. I was on this dude. Some other barrages were on this dude. I am so glad that I listened to my instincts, that I trusted this dude, that I continued. I remained loyal to picking him. I've been backing this guy since he got into the UFC, saw the potential in the tape study, have been waiting for him to start to put it all together and start to show his true potential. He's starting to do that now. I'm talking about O'Day Osborne. And like I said, this is the fighter and the fight I was talking about earlier when I said that listening to my gut, this would not go away, dude. Throughout the whole fucking week, I'm looking at the lines. I'm looking at my plays. I'm looking around. I'm throwing commands at it. You know, it's choice. Like, so it just would not go away, man. Something in the back of my head is like, O'Day's going to knock him out. O'Day's going to knock him out. O'Day's going to knock him out. It just wouldn't stop, man. Just like, it was bugging me. And so I said, fuck it. This was the single play that I was heaviest on. Actually, yeah. Even out of the parlays, I don't think I put more than $5 on any part. Well, I put 6 on one, but this was the most I put on any play. Put a whole unit on it, and yeah, man. So Ode by knockout was the single play, right? I put $10 on that. It paid 35, so that was a nice little hit. That was a real nice hit. And when that hit, I not only I was so happy when he knocked him out because I was like, yeah, I fucking trusted my instincts. I believed in Ode. Ode believed in himself. He fucking got it done impressively. And not only had I covered myself at that point, but when he knocked him out, I made money. So I knew that at that point I could kind of relax. I could kick back, relax, and enjoy the card. Even if nothing else hit, I made some money, made everything back that I can play with this coming week, and I can just enjoy myself, right? And just anything else is a bonus in my mind. But he hits that right, and that's the third leg of the big prop parlay. I haven't really been updating that, but yeah, as Blanchfield hit the inside the distance, as Alonzo Minifield hit the first round, he was inside the distance on this parlay I'm talking about, but that still cashed that. When he knocked him out, that secured the inside the distance leg, right? So that's the second one. The third one was this here. O'Day Osborne cleaning that boy's clock. That's number 3. So yeah, not only did he secure the third leg, but he also cashed the second half of that 2-legger with Jeff Molina. So when O'Day sparked Zaruk Adashev, I was a happy man. It was a great success for me. So the experiment will continue. And yeah, I was just after this, I was super fucking happy. I could relax, man, because you know how stressful it is, dude. You want your bets to hit. You're like, oh fuck, am I gonna lose my ass? Am I gonna make some money? Just stressful, dude. One way or the other, you're gonna be, you're either gonna be really happy, or you're gonna be pissed. So once you know you're good, you're like, oh yeah, dude, made a little something back. I can just chill, fucking smoke something. I don't know, man. This was the relieving, the anchor man jump up and down. Yay! Fuck yes, dude. That was tight though. I'm glad I believed in him. And yeah, interested to see what they give him next. Yeah, dude. Nice, man. Ode? Dude, yeah, the line. I was actually surprised, dude. The line kept getting heavier for Ode. When I bet him, I think he was like minus 200, dude, or like minus 215. Him and Molina, I only was able to get both of them together was only plus 121. I was barely able to get plus money. And I thought when I originally wrote the bet down, like when I was making the mock bets up, I think it was like plus 151 or something. But yeah, they both went into like 200 plus or minus 200 or over. And I was like, shit. But luckily, I was still able to get plus money and make a little bit. I think that one, I put $5 on it, and I think it paid like 11 or 12 or something. So yeah, nice little bonus. But the knockout dude was that was $35, and that was basically when I started to make a little profit. So I was happy about that. Money line minus 150. O'Day round 1 in a parlay that failed. Dang. Yeah, I have to do some more tape study before I like make anything official in my mind. a lot of sketchy, greasy fucking spots, boys. And I'm not going to force it. I'm not going to be like, oh, it's a pay-per-view. I'm going to just be like a kid in a candy store. Like, nah, I'm just not really seeing a lot that's jumping out to me. So I'm just going to kind of look over shit. And I only see a couple spots right now. It'll be a couple spots that I just zero in on, make sure, calibrate the fucking scope, get the fucking air pressure, calculate the wind, get my fucking sniper shot dialed in with like 1 or 2 plays, and maybe put a little, you know what I mean, like 2 plays, and instead of putting a unit, I'll put like 2 units on each, and just make damn. I had better make damn sure that I will hit these. So that's what I'm gonna do. All right, next fight. Had no action on this. This was the first pick that I got wrong. Karine Silva, whatever. Fucking chin checks Poliana and then fucking darces her ass, man. Fucking drops her and then front chokes the shit out of her. So yeah, don't have too much to say about it. Good win for Silva. I picked Poliana. It was like a kind of a low-level coin flipper. And yeah, I don't have any kind of strong feelings about the fight in general. It was just like, oh, cool. Like, nice. Dropped her, choked her. Word. Dude, this one was fight of the night to me. I didn't expect much out of this one. Honestly, I expected I got the pick wrong because I thought Trezano might get hurt, but then he would kind of just show the veteran like savvy and kind of outpoint him. But dude, it looked like Trezano was gonna knock the motherfucker out, man. He hurt Almeida really badly in the first round. But I was saying to myself, like, when that round ended, I'm like, how did you not finish him? How did you not finish him? And so, of course, he goes on to get finished in the next round. That's what it was. First round and the second round, Trezano got knocked out. Man, yeah, Lucas Almeida, credit to him for hanging tough, weathering the storm. Is kind of similar to the Tony Gravely, very, very similar to Tony Gravely and Nate Maness, where one guy is a hunt hair from getting finished in the first round. And if there's a little more time, maybe it's over. And then in the second round comes back to knock the other guy out. So yeah, that was fight of the night to me, dude. That was definitely fight of the night. Very entertaining. Both guys got hurt. Trezano eventually got finished. Got clipped with that old no-look left hook. It'll get you. Watch out for the guns. They'll get you. And yeah, got clipped, finished. It was a good fight. I was entertained. I had no action on it, so I was still just basking in the glory of all those O-Day tickets and was just chilling. And I was like, damn, that was fight of the night to me. This was not fight of the night. This was performance of the night. This was a fucking domination. And I keep, like Gravely, dudes be talking all kind of disrespectful shit out of the side of their motherfucking necks, their motherfucking goiter having ass necks about my dude, Movsar Evloev. Not everybody. I know there's some Movsar backers. Boys, we did it. We done did it. Everyone that believed in Movsar laid any chalk, I didn't do anything too crazy, but the one thing I did have is what got me the big one. My dude Movsar comprehensively fucking dominates Dan Ige. Wholly, completely, totally, comprehensively, utterly dominates him. Outstruck him, outgrappled him, ragdolled him, threw him all about the octagon, kneed him in the face. If Dan Ige's chin wasn't made of fucking dark matter, that would have been knockout of the year. A knockout of the year contender at the very least. He didn't finish him. So what? Calvin Kattar couldn't finish Dan Ige. Dan Ige is fucking one of the toughest fighters there is. No one's ever been able to knock out Dan Ige. He was stunned. He was definitely stunned, but like he didn't even like do the Bambi dance or like fall down or anything. He just got stunned, a little wobbly, and then was just fine. It's like, whoa. What kind of black hole did your chin go through and come through on the other side where it doesn't obey the same rules of fucking time and space and just you can't really do anything to it. It's just weird, man. The guy has a weirdly durable chin, but it didn't matter. Mofsard made a mess of his, like, painted his fucking face up, ragged on, just threw him like it was a fucking, just like Raggedy Andy. Go over there, just like a kid throwing a fucking like doll against the fucking wall, dude. Throw him against the wall, throw him against the bed, body slam him, just like remember those fucking remember I forget what they were called. They were like the little wrestler things where it was like a wrestler pillow. Yeah, I remember getting one when I was like 6 or 7 or something. And like I had an Ultimate Warrior one and my brother had a Hulk Hogan one, but it was like one of those. It was like Mofsar took one of those. One of those things was Danny, those little wrestler pillows, and he was just fucking doing whatever he wanted to with it. Like that was. I didn't even think it was going to be that impressive of a performance, honestly. Like, I didn't think he was going to dominate Dan Ige like that. I thought he would win. I thought he would have the better moments, but that was one-way traffic. Holy shit. I was worried that this wasn't going to cash because I thought he was going to fucking finish him. Credit to Dan Ige. Credit to him for getting back to his feet at the end of the third, because when that happened, I said, okay, we're good. We're going to make it to the end. There's no way like Mavsar clearly won every single round. We are fucking Gucci. And we were, boys. That was the big one. Mavsar cashed the big one. I think the total odds on that were, I'll go ahead and put this up again for the fuck of it. The prop parlay was Blanchfield at the distance. Minifield. I was trying to think of which one was next. Minifield inside the distance. Yeah, I kind of hedged this when I was like, dude, I'm pretty sure Minifield's going to finish him. But if he finishes him and it's not in the first round, I'm going to be so pissed at myself for not going inside the distance. So, yeah, I could have won even more money if I hadn't been a pussy and I would just put – because that was my thought. I was like, okay, every prop that I'm going to fucking put down, I'm going to put that in a parlay and put like, $5 on it. But I was a little bit, I got a little fucking, so my dick shriveled up a little bit on that one. But I still was like, he's going to finish him. So that still hit. Ode, TKO, and Mavsar decision. That four-legger, I believe, was plus 3061. And that was the big one. I put a little over a half unit, so I put 0.6 units on that. And that return was 189. see. Emoji. Strong. Emoji. Luck. Emoji. Funny. Emoji. Cool barrage. Emoji. Save. Show. Boom. That was the big one. I was really happy, and I was actually proud of myself because my my wife was actually napping, and even when she's not napping, dude, like I get loud. I get really fucking loud, especially if a fighter that I'm backing or picking or now betting wins. I cannot help myself, dude. I just like I should do that one time. Do like a fight companion just so y'all can like, and I'll just be as like natural as I possibly can be. Like it won't be like blow by blow commentary. It'll just be like my reactions, and I'll just try and just like not. I'll just try and be as like natural and candid as I possibly can because it's like when you put on a stream, it's not like this isn't the real me, but I am putting on a show for you guys. Like I'm like, you know, this is a production. It's a performance. Um, Everything that I'm saying is true, but I am like doing my best to speak clearly and, put emphasis on certain words and phrases at the right time. You know what I mean? But if I do something like that, I want it to just be like I'm not trying to like keep up with the chat or, make sure that I'm reminding people of certain things. I'm just gonna be watching the motherfucker and just like I think I might do that at some point. Just be like it'll just be like all silent and just like ah, yeah, like just some shit like that. I think I might do that at some point. But what the point I was making is, I was able to contain it because she was napping right there, and I knew she would be happy when because she went to sleep and she was like, okay, well, let me know when I wake up if we hit it or whatever, and I'm like, all right, I'm gonna do my best to like not fucking holler too bad, and yeah, I was able to fucking keep it under wraps, but she woke up to a pleasant surprise. So I had a good weekend, man. Had a good weekend. That was the co-main event. Now, I did not have a clean sweep. Did not have a clean sweep. I had a really good weekend. I turned, not even $50 into over 250. So that is a great success for me, but it wasn't a clean sweep. It's not like I hit everything that I bet. I did put I can't remember. I think it was just $5, 5 to win 13 or something. So yeah, Volkov made quick work of Rosenstrike in the first round. So I gotta eat some crow here, man. I talked a lot of shit about Volkov, like a lot of shit. So yeah, I got my leg pissed on. I was saying that shit about people always like piss on my leg and tell me it's raining with Volkov. Well, it was raining this time. I thought it was pissed, but no, I actually was getting rained on. Getting rained on, get my KISS ticket burned. This was my one hiccup. But at this point, I was like, whatever. This shit is just bonus money. I hit what I needed to, but yeah, I did not get this one right. Much respect, much credit to Alexander Volkov. I didn't think he would have the power like that. I thought that, Rosenstrike would be a little bit more durable. I said that Volkov did not have one punch knockout power. Well, he rocked Rosenstrike really fucking badly. That wasn't a bad. People were saying that I was like a bad stoppage or like an early stoppage or a weird stoppage. Like, did y'all see how fucking nah, dude? Like, that was a really good stoppage. If you want to say it's early, fine. Good. Rosenstrike was about to get slumped. He was not about to come back. He was about to get knocked completely unconscious. It's not necessary. He was hurt so fucking badly, even afterwards. Everyone's like, that's like, nah, man. You can't, just because you like, no, I'm ready. I'm good. I'm ready. Like, no, you're not. You just got knocked out. Like, I just saved your fucking ass. I just added a couple years to your life. You're welcome. Like, dude, I give Herb a bunch of shit when I think he fucks up. He didn't fuck up there, man. I will jump on Herb quicker than anybody when I think he's done something stupid. But that was not a time like which one is it, man? Because you like it. It's not like I'm a fucking Herb Dean simp. Dude, I have been calling him one of the most overrated refs for a long time. At one point, I was calling him the worst ref. So I'm not a Herb Dean apologist, but fuck, man, at least show a little consistency. It's like he either stops it too late and it's fucking Yamasaki 2.0 and, that's Herb Dean fault. And it's like, okay, fine. But then he prevents that from happening. And you're like, early stop it. Just like, you just can't fucking win. Like, just people are just fucking hard to please. I thought that was a perfectly acceptable stoppage. Rosenstrike was about to go completely the fuck out. It just ain't necessary. It ain't necessary for that to happen. Volkov won. He got him. He caught him, dude. He was fucked up. Credit to Volkov. Crow for me. Burn that kiss ticket, Jam's mom. And matter of fact, here you go. Burn it. Burn the apple fritter right along with my kiss ticket. Oh, left hook Lucas. Cleaning fucking clocks. Yeah, Cardone knows. Cardone knows fights. That was a good fight. Dude, he whooped him. Dude, it was Wrestling Buddies. Dude, good fucking call. Oh my god, dude. I elbow dropped that Ultimate Warrior Wrestling Buddy. You want to talk about bopping something? Dude, I swatted my fucking younger brother in the mouth with the head. Dude, my brother probably has PTSD from he probably wakes up in cold sweats with from a nightmare of a wrestling buddy, the head of the Ultimate Warrior just pelting him in the face just over and over. Because we used to get in not even really fighting, just we were joking around, just having a good time. Fucking, this is when we're young, man. I'm not even 10. Fucking wrestling buddies beating the shit out of it. Basically having a pillow fight with the wrestling buddy and dude, just beaming my brother upside the head with the fucking Ultimate Warrior, dude. That shit was good times. Lomachenko versus Haney. I don't hate it. I will definitely talk comprehensively about, well, not comprehensively, but I'll talk a decent amount about the lightweight division for sure before the stream ends. I can promise you that. And actually, now is a good time to talk about that. Let me, I'm just going to wrap up these results. But yeah, I don't mind that. To answer your question, I don't mind that at all. Works for me. So, in conclusion, I had a good night of picks. I'm telling you, dude, if ARK's competition had started last week, your boy would have had a good debut. Somebody would got their fucking ass whooped. Real fuck. If it was a head-to-head, I would have made a fucking example out of somebody. Especially if someone was talking trash to me, oh my God, you would have gotten fucking obliterated. And I would have made it known as loudly as possible. So, yeah, I had a good week in Tapology, 740. Anything 600 plus is a good week. But 740, that's a really fucking good week. That might be my record actually. Tapology score wise, I don't think I've scored. Well, did I have a 750? I don't think so. I think 715 was my highest score, or like 720. So I think that's a record for me, man. The 740. It's not like I hit that shit every week. 11-3 is really good. Like that's I don't do like that every week. But I'm trying to go in that direction, man. So with that, with hitting that, on a good path, gentlemen. 64.3. I'm on a good trajectory. If I keep having winning weeks with predicting, I can hit my goal of 65% on Tapology. I still think that is a very attainable goal, and I'm on my way towards it. And that 11-3 does a lot of service towards that. So yeah, total Tapology picks 344 and 191 for, like I said, 64.3. Those are all UFC picks. I don't really pick anything else. Or I don't pick anything else. Not really. I don't. And for the year, it's 137 and 72. So yeah, having a pretty good year. Had a damn good week. So that was my picks. Had a good week of betting, boys. My second best week so far. It's at 6-1 for the record. Put 41 down. So the extra dollar I put on the parlay. I put on the big parlay, and it's like, yeah, dude, I wish I you. Hindsight's always 20/20. It's like, dude, if I put like $10 on that instead of 6, like, but nah, man, in the moment, thought I did pretty good. So yeah, went to the window this morning. Got 278 back and turned 41 into 278. It's not a bad weekend for me. And that makes it 237 in profit. And that's 23 and a half. So I made 23 and a half units off top profit. And since I started, man, I have made that's like 475. I've made 475 total profit. Not bad, man. Not too shabby for a noob. And this is, I'm not third party tracking myself or anything, but I've been streaming. All these results are on record. I put all the bet slips out, and I don't bet anything that I don't put out there. So you can believe it or not, but the results speak for themselves, and the tickets are all there for the world to see. And the bets and the action or whatever I'm doing is out there beforehand. So yeah, it's been consistent. The streams and the tweets and the pics, the pictures, I mean, they speak for themselves. What's up, Cage? Cody Cutter. Is that a Cody Rhodes reference? I'm not as much of a hardcore as you, man. I'm more of a wrestling casual, semi-casual. I'll say semi-casual. I do have a fondness and a love for professional wrestling, but I don't have the extensive knowledge that you do. I will say that Seth Rollins has very quickly become my favorite WWE wrestler, and that was ridiculous looking from Cody Rhodes last night. Like, that looked so ridiculous. And my wife is a hardcore, man. Like, she was like, I can't even look at it. She's like, I can't even look at Cody. Like, she was watching it, but she's like, this is so hard to watch. Like, she was like, kept turning away. I kept looking over and seeing her like turning towards me, like recoiling from Cody Rhodes' fucking torn pec or whatever the fuck it is, torn bicep, whatever. Nasty looking, man. All fucking purple. Just a one-armed guy. Like, I mean, credit to him for toughing it out, but I mean, if it's worth it to you, dude, I guess, like, that's pretty fucking gnarly. I don't know, like, this is the thing. I don't think he should have been out there doing it, but if he's going to do it, okay. But you can't get the credit for being this rough and tough badass. I don't want to hear any bitching about his injury. I don't want to hear Cody Rhodes complaining about that injury or how it's nagging or 1 year down the road if it's still by. I don't want to hear none of that shit. It's like, okay, you're a badass. You toughed it out. You went out and did a match with Rollins' fucking crazy heel ass. Like, you worked that out with Vince. Cool, whatever. But if this turns out to be a nagging thing and it ends up affecting, like, God forbid, affecting like the length of your career because it's some nagging injury that just keeps getting worse, I don't want to fucking hear it, man. I don't want to hear it. You can't have it both ways. You can't get the credit for it and then be like, oh, and then get the sympathy for your, like, oh, you're poor, like your poor broken wrestling body. It's like, you chose to do that. So yeah, it's badass, but I don't want to hear any bitching about it either. That's all. It's because that's any fucking doctor would advise you, let your fucking torn muscle heal before you go out and fucking wrestle. But I don't know shit about shit, man. I'm just a loudmouth talking on YouTube, smoking weed about it. Oh, that's his finishing move. Okay, Cody Cutter. Nice. Oh, so you basically came in and Cody, are you telling me that you came into my own chat and you Cody Cutter me, bro? You Cody cut. I mean, you know that when you come, you just get Cage. You know that when you come through the lounge, when you come through the TC lounge, there's a guy that just fucking RKO's you as soon as you come through. There's a guy that jumps off a fucking table and RKO's you every time you come through the door. It's like you sliding your VIP card or something. But yeah, that's what's up. So you tried to Cody Cutter me and I reversed it with an RKO. Nice. That's tight. Yeah, that's nuts. Yeah, that's what I figured. Torn pec. That's what it looked like. Hurt up to 4 months. I know. I mean, I guess, like, hopefully that doesn't, like, exacerbate anything else or, like, lead to a torn bicep or whatever. I don't know. That was crazy. It was crazy. But anyways, man, yeah, so I had a good weekend. Had a really good weekend. And, you know, it's not, I didn't fucking win the lottery or anything, but dude, yeah, that came in clutch, dude. Basically, it's tree money and making sure the account doesn't overdraft money because there's rent time. So that's going to help out. So that felt good, man. For someone that's not working a 9 to 5 to be able to, you know, do that, it's been a good day. It's been a good day. And it was fun. That was just a good time. It was stressful, but yeah, I like this shit, man. I see the appeal. I see the appeal. It's something like, if you're a fan and you just watch the shit all the time anyway, why not have a little fun with it? See if you can get a little action on it. So I've been enjoying this. The GreaseMy2 betting experiment will continue. And yeah, full steam ahead. Thrusters on, you know? So I will go ahead and put this up. I know I've been letting that ARK ticker go, and I'll put that back up, but just for any kind of liability, this stream is just for entertainment. It's not gambling or financial advice. Tail this at your own risk. Take no responsibility. Bet responsibly. If you or anybody you know is struggling with gambling, it is not shameful at all to call 1-800-GAMBLER and get help. I really, really fucking encourage you to do that, please. If you're having a hard time, get the help you need. But yeah, This here is just for fun, man. Games of chance, boys. Games of chance. It's a game. It's for fun. For me, anyway. I just want to make that clear. Where's the... Need to drink some more water. Coffee. Now, that's the UFC recap. Oh, shit. Edit this. No. Dumbass. Edit name. There we go. Alrighty. Better late than never, dude. Never too late to come in and fucking smoke one with your boy. What's up, Spicy? How are you? What are you doing? Sa. Boo, you want to hit this fucking apple fritter I got in this old bubbler? So, Spicy. Just went over this. I had a good weekend. Hope you had a good weekend. The GreaseMy2 betting experiment will continue, but that was pretty much my my recap. Good week of picks, good week of bets, but that was not all the action that happened this weekend. That was all the betting action that I had, but there were more fights that went on. So I know this isn't everyone's cup of tea, but I don't particularly give a shit. It's my cup of tea, and this is my channel. So on my channel, I'll talk about whatever the fuck I want to. And with that being said, gonna do a little bit of boxing talk. Do a little boxing talk. I can hear the grumbles already, but it's all good. It's not going to be for too long. Don't worry, boys. All the MMA fanatics, don't worry. Don't worry. I'm not going to do what you all think I'm going to do and dip out without talking more UFC or getting greasy. We're going to talk a little UFC 275. Don't you worry. But I got some crow to eat. Boys, I got to eat some crow, and I will do it just now. Gotta eat crow. Boxing. And I will make this a ticker. And I have a banner for this. So yeah, I gotta eat some crow, man. Some serious crow. Devin Haney. Devin the Dream Haney is your new undisputed lightweight champion of the world. He all but swept Kambosos on my card. If you had Devin Haney 12-0, I'm not mad in the slightest. You can make an argument for Haney winning every single fucking round. There might have been a couple late rounds that people gave to Kambosos, like the 11th or 12th, but I was at the corner. Shout out to Marlo's Corner. I was there. watching the fight on TV and I was listening to Trey X call the fight. He was in top form. Just, like I said, I've said this a million times. There is no better play-by-play, blow-by-blow commentator that I've ever heard better than Trey X. Ever. It is every single fucking punch called with enthusiasm and accuracy, and he even throws in like humor with it. I've never heard anything like it. If you like boxing, turn off Timothy Bradley and fucking whatever other like Jim Lampley. Turn off that bullshit and listen to Trey X. It's a good time. That's where I was. So I was scoring the fight live with everyone that was there in the chat while I'm watching it. And I gave Kambosos the 7th round. It was a close round, though. Like, even the ones that you could maybe give Kambosos were really close. And, like, there's a case for Haney winning every fucking round. I thought he won 11 out of 12 rounds. He looked really good, man. And I'm not going to move the goalpost. I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to say, man, I was hoping Kambosos would win, but nah, I always knew he was a bum. Like, that's some bitch shit. Like, that's so bitch made. I'm not going to fucking do that. Kambosos is a really good fighter, and that's a really good win. Haney just totally fucking schooled him. He schooled him. It was a jab clinic. I said it before. I'll say it again. Jab is the most important punch in boxing. Unless you just have devastating knockout power, like the jab is like the fundamental like backbone of your whole fucking game. You can win. That is, and I mean, this fight is a prime example of how you can win a fight with nothing just about but your jab. Now, Haney landed some good shots. He landed some good right hands. He landed some good left hooks. He landed some good uppercuts, but it was that jab, man. That was the tail of the tape. That was the tail of the fight. Kambosos it was absorbing that jab. Haney was landing the jab at will. He was using it to keep Kambosos off of him. He was using it to score. Like I said, you can use the jab in a bunch of different ways, and he was using it pretty much in every way you can. He was hitting him with jabs to the body. He's using the jab to the body to set up some power punches that scored heavier. He's using the jab to keep Kambosos off of him. He was using him to frustrate Kambosos. He was using it to fucking as a rangefinder. He's using it just to score by like it was a power jab, dude. It would just snap George's head back and clearly score. And yeah, Haney looked great, dude. And like I said, I'm not going to move the goalpost and say, oh well, Kambosos. I always knew Kambosos was shit. He fought an injured Teofimo like that. Nah, man. Teofimo at the time was the best. He beat Lomachenko because then you have to do that with every single one. If you're going to play that game and say, oh, well, he beat an injured Teofimo. All right, Teofimo beat an injured Lomachenko. And it's like, where that's a slippery slope, man. It's like, nah, it's like, stop making excuses when you get your shit wrong. Stop making excuses when you lose your bet. Stop making excuses when you lose your pick. Just fucking, God, man, dude, that shit really pisses me off. Hold the fucking L. These motherfuckers out here that cannot take an L. It's infuriating. The mental gymnastics, floor routines that some of these motherfuckers do when they lose their picks and lose their bets, they go on diatribes about, whoa, they thought it was this, or, it was suggested that it would happen because of this, or like, I just hold the L, man. Hold the L. Sometimes you're just fucking wrong. That's life. Sometimes you lose. Sometimes you're wrong. Sometimes you get a big pile of shit shoved into your mouth by life. It happens with fights too. Just take it, hold it, accept it, and move on. It seems like every fucking week around here, I'm not singling anybody out. I'm going on this rant because I see it from so many people every week, every single week. A handicapper coming on, bitching about a close fight and it's not a pick, it's always a bet. It's always someone that lost money. Always someone putting a bunch of money on a sketchy ass fight. It consistently, always somebody bitching about it, man. And I guess that's kind of what I have to accept, that no matter what you say, how I can sit here and bitch about this till I am blue in the fucking face. And there's always going to be somebody, wah, wah, wah. I got robbed. I was on the right side. I still think it was a good bet. Blah, 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 blah. You were wrong. You lost. End of story. It doesn't mean you're a bad predictor or handicapper or anything. You just look silly as fuck when you just cry and whine constantly. Dude, y'all have any idea how much shit I've eaten coming here on YouTube? I've been coming on this here YouTube for almost 5 years. I started doing this spring of 2018. I had another channel, but I've been coming on here, running my mouth, predicting fights since 2018, and eating mouthfuls of poo-poo. Just getting shit shoveled into my mouth like they're getting paid. Like they are getting paid. Like, I'm not talking like a fucking round point. I'm talking a flat shovel down to the bed of the truck, scraping doo-doo and shoveling it into my fucking mouth. That's how much shit I've fucking eaten. How many times I've been wrong. How many times I've had to come on and eat crow and say, you know what? Dude, I look stupid now. Look how dumb I look. Listen to how dumb I sound and how dumb I look. And I just leave all this shit up. I mean, obviously that channel's gone now, but on this channel, I haven't taken anything down. You can go back and see all the times that I've been wrong and, you know, how many times I was so cocky and mouthy and just talked all this shit about a fighter that would beat my fucking ass. And I just mugged them off and they made me look stupid. It's happened more times, literally more times than I can count. So yeah, it's frustrating when it's like you see all these fucking whiny babies and they're really just, a lot of them are just young, dude. They're just young guys. They're like, it's their ego. They don't like, you know, they're still trying to figure their way out in the world and, you know, prove to people that they're like, you know, they're smart or they're tough or I get it, dude. I get it. I've definitely been there, but it's still like irritating sometimes. It's like, man, just shut the fuck up. You lost. It looks so much better for you to be like, damn, like, fuck, man. Like, I don't know, dude. And it's not like I've never done it before. I have, dude, I'm a fucking, yeah, of course. Like, I hate getting shit wrong. I hate being wrong. And sometimes I'm a whiny little bitch about it. And I look stupid when I do that. It's like, dude, shut the fuck up. You lost. Doesn't matter how clever you think you are or whatever. You lost. You were wrong. Now you were saying you thought you were so fucking clever and so slick. Now look at you. That's been me so many times, man. I don't know. Rant over, but I just wanted to say that. I want to talk to Samson. Fly me to the moon like a bitch I was cramming. It's hard being 2 cents and gifted. Sometimes I just want to throw it all down and get lifted. Yada, exactly. Yada, yada, yada. They just yada, yada, yada. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, the value and the I'd still bet it. I'd still keep losing. Yeah. I was on the right side. Then why didn't your fucking ticket cash? I don't know, man. I've never, even before I started betting, I would always see that nonsense. And it's like, dude, just shut the fuck up. Like, you're just wrong. And I'm sure people have said that to me. Like, dude, just shut your fucking loud mouth up. You were wrong. I mean, at least I'll come on and admit it. Anyways, enough about all that. Jordan Levitt and Patty the Batty. I am picking. I'll tell you who I'm picking. I'm going to type it in the fucking. Hey, I picked Trezano, man. I had to eat crow on that one. Mike Trezano is such a fraud. It's such an example of like winning the Ultimate Fighter does not mean you were going to go on to be champion. Quite the opposite. Let me tell you, but let me. I'm going to answer Mac's question. This is who I will be betting. You ready? This is who I'm betting in Patty and Jordan Levitt. There you go. That's who I'm betting. But anyways, before I started ranting and raving like a fucking asshole, like a boisterous fucking asshole, talking about Devin Haney, it was a really good win, dude. Kambosos is a really good fighter. Devin Haney fucking schooled him. Now, moving forward, I still pretty much feel the exact same way that I did about the state of the lightweight division, more or less. More or less. Now, this is just my opinion. This is just my opinion. Literally the name of my channel. And I put that in the chat like an idiot. Fucking dumbass. Put user in timeout, block user. Fucking retard. Yeah, so that's my comment. I just wrote, guys. I put my own comment that I write in the comment. You fucking idiot. So yeah, that should be a banner, but look at that old handsome devil right there. All right, in my opinion, it's still Tank. I thought that Kambosos did not really have a good game plan in that fight. I think Devin Haney had a lot to do with it. He was frustrating him with that jab, but it was like Kambosos didn't make any adjustments, man. He kept trying to hit Haney with the same combo. Like he just kept trying to hit him with that right hand. He kept going jab. He kept going jab, right hand. And Haney would just duck under it. And sometimes like Kambosos would club him with it, but he never really hurt Haney. He kept saying he hurt Haney several times. I didn't see that, man. I can think of one time that he like kind of stunned Haney, like hit him with a hard one. But he wasn't even hurt nearly as bad as he was in the Linares fight. Like, Linares made him do the fucking Bambi dance. I'll tell you what, if there were 10 seconds left in that Linares fight, Haney would have gotten dropped. He might not have gotten knocked out, but he would have gotten dropped. Might have gotten knocked out too. So, and it's not like Kambosos didn't hit him at all. Kambosos was landing. Kambosos landed some heavy jabs. He landed some fucking right hands, but he had a bad game plan, dude. Like, he just wouldn't make the adjustment. He kept trying to counterpunch him. You can't, like, not like I could do this, but even I at least know with that style, you can't box him clean. You can't try to clean counterpunch an outfighter. That's literally their whole style, is to wait for you to do something, stick and move. Like, that is an outfit. Like, you are playing his game. He literally, like, that is how an outfighter beats you. With the jab, on the back foot, on his bike, making you look stupid. Style, profile, slip and rip. Dude, like, it was just the wrong style, man. You got to dogfight those kind of guys. You got to make it ugly. You got to take them out of their comfort zone. And that's why I think, just based on a stylistic matchup, I got Tank in that fight, man. I think Haney's a really good fighter. I've always said that. Regardless of how I feel about him, Haney's fucking mustard, dude. He's mustard. He's your undisputed lightweight champion. I want to see that motherfucking Tank fight. Goddamn me. Like, yeah, dude. Lomachenko, if you say Lomachenko's up next, fine. Let's just get that shit over with then. And let's get that shit over with. And let's get that fucking Tank versus Haney shit popping. Make it an East Coast, West Coast thing. Fuck it. Whatever it takes to get this motherfucker drummed up, let's drum that shit up. Who want what with Tank Davis? I'll make it an East Coast, West Coast thing just for the fucking fun of it. Not like anything serious, but just for the fun of it, man. Who want what with Tank Davis? I don't think Devin Haney want it. So, yeah, if you're a Devin Haney fan, come get you some. I'd be calling for Haney to take that fight. Tank is the most dangerous lightweight. Whether you think he's the best or not, that's, that can be up for debate. But he is certainly the most dangerous. You can say Lomachenko is the most skilled boxer and just had a bad night against Teofimo. You can say Teofimo is the most dangerous and just had a bad night against Kambosos. I'll say this. Teofimo hurt Kambosos a lot worse than Devin Haney ever did. Like, that's the thing about Haney. He is mustard. You can make a case. I don't think you really make a case. Devin Haney does have the best jab. I think it's fair to say Devin Haney has the best jab at lightweight. Tank doesn't use his jab as much as I would like him to. I'll say that. But what Tank can do that a lot of Haney's opponents haven't been able to do is box. Linares can box, but he's not durable like Tank. He doesn't have the devastating power that Tank does. Like, Tank will dogfight Devin Haney. If Tank doesn't respect your power, you're going to get fucking bulldozed. He'll just walk like Devin Haney is probably, other than Lomachenko, the best pure boxer. He ain't no fucking puncher, dude. He is not a fighter. Devin Haney, with respect to the top of the division, couldn't punch his way out of a fucking wet paper bag. He's the most pillow-fisted at lightweight, at the top. Yeah, he's knocked some people out. He's knocked a bunch of people out. He knocked out the best dude at the gym I trained at, like, badly. But as far as the top of the division, that's what we're talking about here. We're talking about the absolute elite of the elite. These are fucking, like I said, these are infinity stone holding dudes we're talking about here. With respect to the top of the division, he's pillow-fisted. Tank can box and punch. Tank is a boxer puncher, which means he has boxing skill. He does have class in the ring. He does know how to slip and counter. He does know how to box on the inside. He knows how to box on the outside. Tank was forced to use his jab against Cruz and basically beat Cruz with a jab in the second half of that fight when he broke his hand. But, dude, if you're getting touched up by Kambosos and you're getting touched up by Linares, you are going to get mollywopped by Tank Davis. You are going to get fucking mollywopped. Are you going to get sparked out cold? I don't know. But I'm taking Tank Davis. Please give me plus money on Gervonta Tank Davis. Oh, please. I am praying for that. Every Devin Haney fan. Oh, just this is manifest. Like, this is speaking truth to power. Like, please bet Devin Haney. Everyone just hammer Devin Haney. If they make Tank versus Haney, please hammer that Haney line. Please, 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 please. Yeah, I'm just hoping and praying and begging for plus money on Tank Davis for that fight. Now, if they say, okay, Lomachenko's the more established guy, it's easier for us to make that because Lomachenko's with Top Rank or whatever. If that's the route they're going, you can sell that fight, definitely. Lomachenko's a name. It's in-house. Let's not kid ourselves. That's probably what's happening next. Good luck getting the Tank fight anytime soon. I can yell about this shit till I'm blue in the face, but I won't born yesterday. I might have been born the day before yesterday, but I won't born yesterday. I know that Ellerby and Aram and all these guys do not have good relationships with each other, and it's hard as fuck to get cross-promotional fights going. Hard as fuck. Now, dude, coming from the boxing world, I went through about 2 or 3 years of listening to endless, and I mean endless, circular arguments and accusations about Wilder and AJ and who's ducking who. Was the 50 million real? Was AJ, oh God, and Spence versus Bud. Oh God, why did Spence re-sign with it? Why is Heyman protecting Spence? She's like, oh God, I don't want to think about it. It's a living fucking nightmare. I hate that shit. That's the business side of boxing. Getting in arguments about that and that gets to the point where it's kind of like politics, where it's like, you realize who you're defending, right? You realize that at best you're defending like a shady fucking like damn near monopolist, or you're defending like a shady like old 200-year-old like Jewish New York tax lawyer, or you're defending like Oscar De La Hoya's coked out fucking ass, or you're defending Lou DiBella's greasy ass, or Eddie Hearn's fucking greasy ass, or you're just defending grease balls, man. Boxing promotion is so greasy. The business side of it, I can't stand it. So yeah, I don't want to get into those kind of debates. Who's really keeping this fight from happening? I don't give a shit. I just want the motherfucker to happen. That's the stance that I come down on anymore. I'm just like, I just want the motherfucker to happen. I'm not that much of a fanboy that I'm going to defend like shit like that. Like, I just want to see the fucking fight. I just want to see the goddamn fight. So with regard to this, taking that and moving it forward to this, I don't know what's going to happen. I really don't. I don't know if we're going to get Loma. I think if you gun to my head, who's Haney going to fight next? Probably Lomachenko. Lomachenko's already been a unified champion. I think, no, he might have just been WBC champion, but I thought he might have been WBO too. I can't remember. Anyways, Loma's been a champion before. Multiple division champion, if I'm not mistaken. That is a fight that you don't need to build up. Loma has a name. Loma's a household name. Haney's a household name. They're both top-ranked fighters, if I'm not mistaken. So that's an in-house fight that can be made like that. You don't have to like have a fucking dick swinging contest with like Al Heyman or fucking Leonard Ellerbe and Floyd or fucking Lou DiBella or any. You just, okay, it's in-house. You're both in my stable. Boom, let's do it. You know what I think. And that's another thing I don't like keeping up with. Who's with whose promotion? Who's being managed by who? Who's being promoted by who? Who's got this TV deal? I don't give a fuck anymore. I am so over fucking defending any kind of shit like that. I don't care what you fucking greaseballs have to do. Just make these goddamn Infinity Stone fights so we can watch them and bet on them. That's all I care about, man. I'm not going to bat for any fucking greaseballs anymore like that. No way. Guys that still kind of take advantage of the fighters, nah, I'm not going to be your fucking like herald and like, oh nah, it's this guy doing it. He's the real greaseball. Like, look at who you're fucking standing behind. Like, nah, I'm not doing that bullshit anymore. No way. No fucking way. I bet you will not. You would see me slip it. Yeah, compact. I slipped that compact and it fucking shattered against the wall. So yeah, so that's the other one that like, yeah, dude, Haney will tune up Rai. Garcia, I think if they, dude, how about this, Lobby? How about this? If they fucking make Lomachenko and Haney because it's in-house, I would like you and any other Ryan Garcia fans to do the same shit I'm talking about Haney fans doing right now. Call for that Tank fight. Garcia loves to get on social media and call these dudes out. Call Tank out now. This is the perfect time to do it. He already did, I think. I think he already did, actually. He said, I think he tweeted Tank the night they fought, and they said, are you watching this shit? Like, we'll put on a way better fight than that. And Tank said something like shut the fuck up or something, or like whatever. But yeah, and even as a Tank fan, I think he should take that fight. I think that all these guys should be fighting the best. Ryan Garcia, in my opinion, is not the best, but he's one of them. He's like, I'd probably say he's like number 4 or 5. But he's up there. That's not like a fucking huge step down fight. Like, Ryan Garcia is 1,000% a better and tougher fight than Rolando Romero. Like, whoa. Like I said, Raleigh is little buddy. That's Rai's little buddy. That's his sparring partner. That's the dude that he beats the Christ out of during training camp. So yeah, Tank versus Rai is a good fight. I will not turn my nose up at that fight for 1 second. I want it. As a Tank Davis fan, I want all the fucking smoke. I want all the smoke with King Rai. I want all the smoke with fucking Lomachenko. I want all the smoke with the newly crowned undisputed lightweight champ, Devin Haney. Tank Davis is the motherfucking boogeyman. Ain't none of you motherfuckers pushing me out that square, dude. Tank Davis is the fucking boogeyman. Who want what with Gervonta Davis? That's what I'm saying. No, sirree. Ain't no street crossings. Ain't no street crossings. Tank gonna sign with Golden Boy? Yeah, right. But that's what I'm saying, dude. That's why I don't even want to get into that bullshit. I don't like what. All I can do is support the fighter. You know what I'm saying? Like, I can't you're not gonna I can't go to bat for Leonard Ellerbe and Floyd. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'll just end up looking like a fucking asshole. I'm not doing that. I just want to see them fight. I want all the fans to push them to fight each other. However, whatever they have to fucking do in contract negotiations, because that's what it always comes down to, man. It's a dick swinging contest over the purse split. Who's the A side? Who's the B side? Who's going to get more money? Oh, well, I've done this to deserve it. Oh, well, I've done that to deserve it. Oh, well, you're going to put up this money? You're going to put up that money. When's the date going to be? Is there going to be a contract clause, rehydration clause, this, that, and the third? There's always something they got to, by every side of the fucking hoop, they always got to jump through. It is exhausting. Being a hardcore boxing fan is fucking exhausting. I love it. I love boxing. I love watching good, high-level boxing fights. It is great fun. There were some good fights this weekend, man. I watched quite a bit of boxing, actually, late Saturday night. I watched, well, the Stephen Fulton fight kind of put me to sleep. Honestly, the HaneyKambosos fight was not really that exhilarating, to be honest with you. It was a masterclass performance from Devin Haney. I take nothing away from that. He was mustard, but it's not like it was super enthralling. It was basically just a jab fest for 12 rounds. Like, there's only so much, like, you know what I mean? It just was what it was. It wasn't an incredibly exhilarating fight. But there was some crazy shit that happened, man. Dude, Junior Fa got his ass slumped by Lucas. Lucas Brown chinned Junior Fa. That was the craziest thing that happened in boxing on Saturday. Congrats to Devin Haney. He absolutely deserves to be the undisputed lightweight champion based on that performance. Tank will knock his fucking ass out, though. Tank's the boogeyman. You step up and fight the boogeyman. Man, if Haney says, fuck it, I want Tank Davis, and they make that fight, I will have all the respect in the world for Devin Haney, because Tank's the most dangerous fight. I think everybody knows that shit. Like, okay, like, you're just you're gonna have some fucking little, like, jab contest with Lomachenko, or you're gonna fucking, like, I don't know, man. Just Tank's the fucking real smoke, dude. Tank's the real fight. He's a star. Y'all know you can sell the motherfucker. He's dangerous, so there's that element of danger. It's just, man, y'all know this is a fucking fight. Tank Davis, Devin Haney, it'll be a banger. That's the fucking fight, period. But it'll probably be fucking Haney Lomachenko. It'll be easier for Aram to make it. Or whoever Devin Haney actually, yeah, I think he was having some problems with Aram, but he's only got 2 fights left on his contract, so he's probably not going to stay with Top Rank. But for right now, he's kind of locked in. So I would think with that being the case, they're going to make in-house fights. And with him being undisputed, that's the thing, man. Like, you can't all of a sudden start being like, well, now you have to satisfy your WBO mandatory. It's like, nah, you're undisputed champ. Like, we're kind of past that shit. Like, all you motherfuckers, WBO, IBF, WBA, WBC, y'all are all going to get your sanctioning fee whenever Devin Haney. That's the beauty of undisputed. So the first person to try and fracture this, just pay attention to this. The first one of these fucking ABC organizations that tries to fracture this undisputed belt needs to be named and shamed. Because that is what we're trying to get away from in boxing. Undisputed is what we're moving towards, to bring these belts together into the Infinity Gauntlet so that there is more clarification. This guy, one name, one champion per division. This is the fucking man. You say Devin Haney's the man? Fine. Good. So if they say some bullshit like, oh, well, you have until this long to satisfy your mandatory for our organization, or we're going to declare your belt vacant. The first one that tries to do that, take note. Name them and shame them, because that's some fucking bullshit. I want to see no, because look, man. Pull this up. Boxing rankings. I find the best thing to do with boxing rankings is to just look on Wikipedia. They have a pretty decent boxing.live is okay, but I don't think that's secured, or wasn't secured the last time I looked at it. Boxing rankings. Yeah, just look on YouTube. I mean, not YouTube, Wikipedia. List of current boxing rankings. All right. Lightweight. Okay. Like they don't not say who the mandatories are, but unifications trump mandatories, and if it's undisputed, you just got to figure out, like, you just got to throw all your fucking little separate rankings out the window and figure out who's the next best to fight Devin Haney. Who's the second best if Devin Haney is quote unquote the best, the undisputed champ, who's the second best? That's who he needs to fight, not who you have ranked. Because look, this is who the respective organizations, these boxing organizations, this is who they have it ranked number one. WBA is Raleigh. Okay. Lomachenko is the WBC. The IBF is Gustavo Daniel Lemos. And the WBO is Lomachenko. Right? So you can't have, like, if the IBF is like, well, you have to satisfy your mandatory against fucking Gustavo Daniel Lemos, or like, we're going to pull your belt. Like, that'll be some bullshit. But luckily, Lomachenko is ranked number one by both the WBO and the WBC. That's probably who he's fighting next. They're both top-ranked guys, if I'm not mistaken. I know Lomachenko was for a while, and I think he still is. So that's probably the next fight. Now, what do you do with Teofimo, though? Teofimo versus Tank? Teofimo versus Rai? I don't know, man. But that's kind of the state of lightweight. That's kind of what I think about it. Update on Cody. He had surgery this morning. Will miss up to 5 months. Great. Well, there you go. That's about the most reliable source I have, is that man right there, GreaseMy2. Make sure you check him out on YouTube on Fighters First, and Cage IQ on Twitter if you need him. If you're interested in wrestling, Cage does fighter interviews. If you like watching those, if you like getting, an inside scoop or an inside read or something, or just like hearing from fighters, Cage puts them together, man. He's done some really good interviews, and yeah, good content. Fighters First, and then Cage IQ on Twitter, and he can tell you the rest. Anyways, where we at? All right, that's the boxing talk. That's all the real boxing talk I want to do. But yeah, dude, if you want to see a cool knockout, dude, Lucas Brown. Now, Lucas Brown is a dude that was like, he had a pretty decent record, but he was like the epitome of a can crusher. Like, he was the guy that was like the brawler. Like, I think he was a former bouncer, just like a fucking, he was a barroom brawler, basically. Just crushing cab drivers and fucking desk clerks. Like, he was like a tough man contest. No, he's not that bad. But yeah, Lucas Brown is basically known for getting face first starched by Dillian White and he's been knocked out 3 times. So each time he's lost, he's been knocked out. So as far as the top of the division goes, Lucas Brown has always been kind of a laughing stock. Not that he's a completely shit fighter, but he's not taken seriously as a real contender in the heavyweight division. He's just kind of, oh, that's the dude that got knocked out by Dillian White kind of deal. But what Lucas Brown has always been known for is his power. He's got devastating fucking power, man. And Junior Fa was this undefeated, like, prospect, man. He was a hot fucking prospect. And, well, no, he wasn't undefeated. I take that back. He lost to Joseph Parker. I take that back. He did. He lost a decision to Joseph Parker right before he fought Lucas Brown. But Joseph Parker's a good fighter. Joseph Parker is a top 10 heavyweight. Whether he's a top 5 or not, that's whatever. But he's a top 10 heavyweight for sure. Joseph Parker is not. A loss to Joseph Parker, like Andy Ruiz lost a close fight to Joseph Parker. That's like JP is a good fighter. So he loses the decision to Joseph Parker. Like Joseph Parker had good moments against AJ. Like Parker's a good fighter. But anyways, so Junior Fa, he had that one loss, but then he comes off that loss, and it's like, okay, surely he's just going to make Lucas Brown look stupid until he knocks him out, right? First round, Lucas Brown counters a jab. He goes over the top of a jab with a right hand that like hits Fa right behind the ear. And it was kind of like the Tyson Fury Dillian White knockout where like he clips him, Fa doesn't know where he is, and he pushes him over. And dude, he landed so bad. Like he was so fucked up that he just and then he's like 6'5". So he goes down face first. Like he basically goes down on his shoulder and like one of his arms is behind him. Like that's how bad he couldn't catch himself basically. Like he got pushed over and just went down like a fucking tree. And it was so crazy looking to see him get up because he like, dude, the human body does weird shit when you get hit in certain places. Like he was literally like convulsing, like shaking back and forth, like one of those fucking like from Always Sunny, like when Dee's pretending to be the fucking the shit at the car lots that flaps in the wind. Like that's what Junior Fa looked like. Like he was going to and fro, like convulsing, basically he gets to his feet, right? Somehow beats the count. Ref shakes his gloves. Okay, somehow you're good to go. Not really, but okay, here we go. And then another 15 seconds later, and Lucas Brown just does the same shit. Like Fa goes to throw out a jab, and he just leans into a fucking overhand and just flattens him. And that's it. Waved off. Lucas Brown, first round knockout. Knocks out Junior Fa, whose only loss was to Joseph Parker. Hot prospect, like, nah, just get your clock clean by the old jobber, man, old Lucas Brown, Big Daddy Lucas. Basically coming off the couch, like I think they were saying Lucas Brown did the training camp in like his home garage, like his home gym, like just training in his home gym, like no fucking real trainer, just comes in there, you know, cracks his neck and just fucking destroys Junior Fa in one round. It's pretty cool. That was the coolest thing that happened in boxing. So yeah, man, that was pretty much the weekend, dude. That was pretty much the weekend. What else can I say? I gotta piss, man. I gotta take a break. We're 3 hours in. I haven't taken a break yet. Let me do that now, and I'll switch gears. We can talk a little UFC 275 and talk a little more about ARK's competition and whatever the fuck else we want to talk about. But yeah, I'll be back. Shout out to everyone that's come through today. We've had 10 people in here a couple times. That's tight. So shout out to you guys. And I will be right back. Let me get this song rolling. All right. So we talked UFC Vegas 56. We talked boxing. Let's talk a little UFC 275. God damn it. There we go. I just bit the living shit out of my cheek. God, I bit that thing bad. It's going to be a bleeder. That is going to be a bleeder. That's what I fucking get. For just my fucking hog jaws chowing down. Trying to eat too fast. All right, now for a little palate cleanser, and then we'll get back to the stream. Snatch. All right. Okay, let me share this. Tab. Okay. Pass, maybe. I'm thinking about maybe playing Dana. That one jumped out to me, but I need to tape study just to make sure. Just to fucking make sure. But instinctually, Dana. Excuse me. Another thing. I'm thinking about also playing Andre Fialho. I'm thinking about playing Fialho. Potentially, maybe, but probably not Sung Woo Choi. I thought about playing Brendan Allen, but I'm really just might not do it. Might like maybe a sub prop for Allen, but probably not. Probably just won't touch it. Now this one here. This one right here, man. I am thinking about playing Madalena, but I'm kind of a little hesitant to like parlay him. Might just, I don't know, man. He's got a lot of knockouts, but he didn't knock out fucking Angelosa. I don't know. I mean, he's only been knocked out once. I don't know, man. I thought about maybe playing Madalena by knockout, maybe putting him in like a 2-leg parlay, but that's something I'm potentially thinking about playing. Cop's another one. Cop by knockout. Thinking about that. That one's kind of sticking out in my mind. Not touching it. Not fucking touching it. Maybe Valentina inside the distance as a parlay piece potentially. And then let's talk about this main event, gents. Let's just talk about this fucking main event. Let's delve into this bullshit a little bit. Matter of fact, let me do this. I'm going to plug in my, this is like the second time in a row I've forgotten to do this. Let me plug in my good mic, my blue mic. Test, 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 test. Back to that screen. Back to that fucking screen. Yuri Prohaska, the Czech samurai, BJP, or whatever the fuck. Yuri has taken the UFC by storm. He's taken the light heavyweight division by storm. He's taken, well, he's not very active on MMA Twitter, but the stand-up for Yuri on MMA Twitter has gone crazy. There are so many fucking Yuri Prohaska stands on MMA Twitter now. Like, those little kids fucking love that dude. And for good reason, man. Like, he's entertaining as fuck. He's unique. He has a very eccentric personality in and out of the cage. He does the crazy, like, training in the woods and stuff. Like a samurai. He, like, lives somewhat like a samurai. The life of solitude and training alone in the woods and shit. Like, people eat that stuff up, man. That awesome video of him like doing the like war cry or whatever the fuck. That's what was one of the most popular videos for a while. His like Wolverine fucking war cry. But yeah, Yuri's a wild man. He's fucking crazy. I mean, look at that dude. Look at this motherfucker. Just clowning. He's a very, very peculiar fellow. But he's very exciting to watch. So we'll just do a little background here. So he's just about 30. Where is this? I can be a bit of a geography nerd sometimes. I'm just curious what part of. So the southwestern part of the Czech Republic, a little bit further east. So that's just east of Germany and Austria. So it's just south of Austria. Yeah. So the Czech Republic is nestled in between sort of nestled right there in the bosom between Austria and Germany, just south of those. So Jiri is like, and I forget what that shit is in there, something fucking Estonia or some shit. Italy, of course. But yeah, so that's where Yuri's from. That's where Yuri's from. Played football, BMX, and floorball. Floorball is like indoor soccer. I definitely played indoor soccer. That's what I think it is. Pretty sure. Oh, never mind. No, so that's like indoor hockey. Indoor hockey. Never mind. Never mind. So yeah, so around in high school, he started training in Thai boxing. Fights for Gladiator, the biggest promotion in the Czech Republic. Becomes wins via crazy flying knee, goes viral, becomes a Czech MMA sensation. Another flying knee. So then he signs to Ryzen. So Ryzen is basically like the aftermath of Pride. When Pride got fractured and splintered, and like UFC took a lot of the Pride fighters, and then years later Ryzen would come to be. So this was like the what emerged in the wake of Pride and shit. The vacuum that was left from Pride. All right. Just doing a little self-education for anybody else that might not know about Yuri's whole deal. Now, this is basically where I start watching Yuri Prochazka fights, is Ryzen. That's where I started. Well, I've had to tape Yuri for a couple fights now, and this is basically where I start watching his fights. Is like his Ryzen fights leading into the UFC. So he has the win against Nemkov. Now, Nemkov is a fucking good win. That's a good win, dude. He's only lost to Yuri, Carl Albrechtsen, and he lost to Corey Anderson. But he has a win over Phil Davis, knocked out Ryan Bader, subbed Carvalho. 2 wins over Phil Davis. That's not bad, man. Slumped Felipe Lins. So, yeah, that's a good win, man. That's a fucking good win. The only guy to knock out Nemkov. So that's a really solid win for Yuri. Now this, look, King Mo, how do I put this? This is not a great loss, man. I don't know how else to put this. Like, okay, he knocked out Dustin Jacoby and Czech Congo, but like, King Mo's kind of a jobber, dude. I'm not trying to be mean, but King Mo's kind of a jobber. Let's just fucking be real. Let's call a spade a spade. King Mo's a little bit of a jobber. This is a jobber ass record. That's the look at that shit. That's a jobber ass record, dude. So like, and people always try and like explain this. Well, he came back and knocked him out. Of course he did. Bader and Liam McGeary also knocked out King Mo before that. You know who else knocked out King Mo? About 4 other people too. Literally, other than Andrew Capel, like 5 other dudes had knocked out King Mo before Yuri got to him. And before that, he knocked out you like, look, Yuri's on his fucking Yuri Prochazka slumped. Y'all ever seen that fight? Slumped him. So, like, I've always said this about Yuri Prochazka. Well, hold on before I get ahead of myself. So that's where I start watching it. Yuri gets knocked out by King Mo, right? He comes back and gets his revenge. And he knocks out Fabio Maldonado. He knocks out CB Dalloway, and then he gets to the UFC. Now, since getting to the UFC, he took the motherfucker by storm. I mean, Volkan's tough, traditionally. Was able to eat punches and kicks from a lot of heavy-handed fighters. But he got starched by Yuri. Unconscious knockout. I was stunned. And Reyes. He has a crazy fight with Reyes. and gets knocked. It was knockout of the year, in my opinion. I think I literally voted it knockout of the year. It was crazy looking. It was something out of a movie. It was like a movie finishing move. But that's 2 fights. Volkan and Reyes. And now he's about to fight Glover Teixeira for the light heavyweight championship. So, dude, this is... There's so much parity at light heavyweight is crazy. This is a closer fight than some people might say. On paper, at least. It could end up going a couple different ways, in my opinion. I think the most likely thing to happen is that this fight does not go the distance. This fight has got first, second round finish all the fuck over it. In fact, I was thinking about maybe playing Glover as an underdog, but I might just look at like fight ends in the first round or something. I don't know, man. Because, dude, I'm going to just tell you like this. And I've been saying this is like kind of the equivalent of Jorge Linares at 135. Dudes will beat Dominic Reyes and then be like, I'm the best fucking 205er. Are you? Are you, though? Really? All right. Okay. And you're the best because you beat Jorge Linares? Okay. 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 We'll see. We'll fucking see. We'll see about that. So, and you look at Glover. Same way with Glover. Like, I'm not trying to take anything away from the dude, but you got figgity fucked up by Alexander Gustafsson. And ain't nobody thinking that Gus is about to do shit in nothing in the UFC. You know what I'm saying? Like, dude's retired pretty much, right? Like, he fucked Glover up, dude. Rumble Johnson one-punch Glover. Like, Glover gets hurt a lot, dude. So me personally, no disrespect to either of these guys, but I personally don't feel like either of these two are the future of the division. And I don't necessarily feel like either one of these two guys are the best light heavyweight. I feel like there's a lot of parity in that division. And I mean, I'm a standboy of a certain fighter that I think is the future and I think will end up being champion and that I favor over both these guys heavily. But I'll just keep it on this one though. As far as this one, I think that either one of these guys could win this fight. I think this is really, really close to a coin flip. And I just see a lot of people doing a lot of deep throating of Jiri's phallic member. Like, I see a lot of Jiri dick sucking. And I don't know, man. Like, if you're getting hurt by Dominic Reyes and you're getting hurt by Volkan, dude, Glover ain't pillow-fisted, man. Glover can box. Glover do got hands. He doesn't have the best chin. And Jiri knocking Glover out early won't surprise me at all. Glover gets hurt in a lot of fights. Glover got hurt by Carl Roberson. Like, Glover can get chin, man. He's not very durable. But Jiri isn't exactly Mr. Iron Chin either. Like, Volkan had him in trouble in the first round. Reyes had him in trouble. Like, Reyes wobbled him, dude. If Reyes can wobble you, Glover can shut you off. So, all these people getting all crazy with Jiri, you might be right. You might be right. But to me, this is dog or something else. Like, maybe inside the first round, but I'm not betting Jiri. I can tell you that if I do bet this fight, it's going to be Glover or it's going to be the fight ends in the first round. Probably. And it's not going to be very much. I don't like this one, man. I think it's 250-50. I think people are putting their fucking standboy glasses on with Jiri and forgetting that he got slumped by a jobber. And before that, he got knocked out by another jobber too. The dude has got a questionable chin. He's been lucky to survive against Vulcan and look like this. Put it to you like this. He got hurt by both those guys. If either of those guys had finished him, would you be calling Jiri the future of anything? Fuck no. Now, he came back and knocked those guys out in devastating fashion. But I'm telling you this right now, and I will stand by this. It might not be this fight. It might not be the next fight. But at some point, you are going to see Jiri Prochazka asleep on the canvas. The dude is too reckless with his defense. Leaves himself too, and he'll admit it too. Like, he gets hit. He knows he gets hit. But you fucking roll that dice and keep rolling that dice and keep rolling that dice at 205, someone's going to come up sevens and knock his fucking ass out. Like, I think it might be my dude Magomed, but someone is going to check his chin, and you're going to see the dude sleeping. Because Vulcan and Reyes were halfway there. Oh, I'm just telling you, dude, don't be surprised. Don't be surprised if Glover knocks Jiri out. That's what I'm telling you. I might play Glover by knockout too. Like, don't be surprised if he chins him, man. This one is dog or pass like a motherfucker. Maybe one round. But that's kind of my take on this fight. People get all fanboy. Oh, Jiri's a samurai. Like, okay. He's from the Czech Republic. Okay. I like it, dude. I'll tell you what. This is another thing, too. Oh, my God. If Glover double legs Jiri and hits the mat, Jiri's getting choked. He's getting fucking choked. Like, the ground game of these two, it is not even close. Not even this, not the same galaxy. It is not in the same universe, dude. Not close to the same solar system. Like, fuck a solar system. We're talking like billions of solar systems. They ain't even close. Like, Glover will fold him up like a pretzel if it hits the ground. But on the feet, it's whoever lands first with the clean one. It could be Jiri. Like, Jiri could sleep Glover. 100% Utah. But I don't know, man. I just think that light heavyweight is up for grabs. I think Vulcan is going to be the one that reaches up and takes it, because people talk all kinds of crazy shit out the side of their neck about Magomed Ankalaev, but you look at who's champion, Glover Teixeira, 42-year-old Glover Teixeira. They got sparked by Gus. You can look at any one of these guys and poke holes in their shit, but everyone wants to shit on Magomed because he couldn't knock out Thiago Santos and he got dropped. And it's like, okay, Santos has never been knocked out at light heavyweight. He's tough as fuck. He throws bricks. He knocked out the former champion. He fucked Jan up worse than Glover did. Thiago Santos all but pretty much beat John Jones on one fucking leg. Thiago Santos ain't nothing to fuck with, dude. And I think that Magomed got the better of him over 5 rounds. So, like, the people shitting on that, like, nah, dude, that's Thiago Santos. I don't care if it's an older Thiago Santos or not. Like, Jiri almost got put away by Vulcan and Reyes. Please, dude, give me a fucking break. So, literally what? I say literally a lot, so you're going to have to be more specific, sir. So yeah, like it's a coin flip, man. Everyone is like standboying Jiri. It's like, dude, he's gonna get slumped by somebody. One of these dudes is gonna fucking turn his lights out, dude. It might be Glover, man, but he could knock Glover out. It won't shock me, dude. Glover gets hurt a lot early, and Jiri does have that kind of devastating power where he could one punch Glover to sleep. It won't shock me. But if Glover knocks him out, don't look at me, because I think that is a very likely possibility. Jiri is not that durable. He's a killer be killed, low-key glass cannon. So is Glover. That's why this is an interesting fight. It's a close fight, and I won't be playing it heavy. I'll tell you that. So what y'all think, man? What y'all think? Got to do some tape study. I got to tape study Ramazan Ameev. I gotta go watch all of his fights. I gotta go back and watch Jack Della Maddalena's fight with Ange Losa, whatever. I gotta deep tape that fight a little bit more. I gotta tape Kyung Ho Kang, and I have to tape I'm not gonna tape Bontorin and Manel Cop. I'm not gonna do that one. I'm on Cop there. But yeah, I'm just looking at a couple spots, man. I'm not gonna play it heavy. Maybe Glover by sub. Maybe fight finishes in the first round, something like that. Glover inside the distance. I think Glover inside the distance is like plus 240. That's what I saw in best fight odds. So I got to wait until like Wednesday or Thursday before I can actually see the props on my book that I use, but I can kind of gauge it by the averages of what the other books are putting those prop lines at. So yeah, that's what I'll do. That's what I'll do. Boys, that's about all I got for today. Anything else y'all care to discuss? Before I wrap that shit up, B. Wrap that gavel up, B. I guess I will go ahead and I did say I was going to talk about this a little more, but I didn't really. Once again, ARK is back, man. The Rabid Dog has returned. He's put another competition together. It's in the works now. I don't know if it's going to be another season of the Mecca. I don't know if it's going to be more ARK FC. I don't know if it's going to be another competition entirely, but it is in the works, and he has taken names. If you want your name thrown in the hat, go to Mr. Arkansas's latest live stream. The replay should be up by now. And comment in the comment section and let ARK know that you're interested. He will see that and respond to you. I think, I don't want to put this up there because I don't know for sure, but I'm pretty sure that ARK is also opening up the lines of communication on Twitter. I think. Don't go crazy with that. I would say your best course of action is just to comment on his latest video. And then if you are interested, don't talk about it, be about it. Like the next time ARK goes live, make sure all your notifications are set for his channel so that you get it when he goes live. I get mine. I have them set properly and I get them. for the most part. So do that shit, man, if you're interested. I'm very anxiously waiting to see what it's going to be. I think ARK said he was going to go live tomorrow or Wednesday, most likely. So looking forward to that and seeing what this new competition is going to shape up to be, if it is new or if it's just going to be another season of the Mecca or ARK FC. In any case, I'm in fighting shape. I'm ready to go. I'm going to be doing my tape study for my picks and for my bets. And yeah, I'm just going to be doing tape study this week and see where my mind and my spirit take me as far as the action. But yeah, I had a good week, man. Good weekend. Good start to the week. Took care of business. And now it's just time to do some research. Look forward to this this upcoming pay-per-view. The card is okay. It's aight. It's aight. Like, I don't know, man. The main card isn't that bad. The main card isn't that bad. The prelims are not very strong. I will say that. So, if anybody has any final questions or comments or anything they'd like to discuss, now's the fucking time. I'm gonna keep smoking this apple fritter. I'll probably kill it at about 4 hours. Appreciate it, Real News. It's either gonna be Botkery or nothing. I'm a big backer of the Storm, Mongolian Storm. I think that's his nickname. Dana Backery. Or I might pass. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna do tape study. If I see stuff that sketches me about it, then I'll pass on it. But it'll be Dana or nothing. I'll either parlay him or pick him by knockout. Just with Kang getting up there, and he'll be at a slight reach disadvantage. I think it's like 2 or 3 inches, but I think he'll definitely be able to get to him. So I'm going to tape study and see how like Kang's striking tendencies, like his defensive tendencies, and look at how Dana enters into his combos and like what he punctuates them with, and see if it's starting to line up, like, okay, he dips this certain way, or he has his hands down, or his left hand down, or right hand down. Like, that's how I've been able to make some of these knockout reads, dude. So I'm going to be looking for that. If I like what I see, I might play Backery, but it will be like 1 or 2 parlays, and there'll be 2 leggers. And it'll be like 1 underdog. Like Glover might be my only underdog play this week, and maybe a prop or something. But I'm kind of looking more at finish. Like, there's a few guys that I think could get knockouts. So maybe I do something like that. Like, after what Leroy did to him, I can't trust him in any fight moving forward. Yeah, I don't. That one kind of sketches me a little bit. Yeah, I don't know. Cool about exactly. Sungwoo Choi. Yeah. Okay. So Real News. Yeah. If you're interested, Mr. Arkansas's last stream, just comment and say, yo, just wanted to throw my hat in. You can even tell them that like 2 cents sent you if you want to, whatever. But if it is ARK FC, that is straight up head-to-head Tapology scoring. Like and it works like a fight promotion, like a fantasy fight promotion. Like, if it's me versus, let's just say, for example, me versus Spicy, right? It's just going to be head-to-head on Tapology. And it kind of works like like you wouldn't be able to just like come in and fight me. I'm 4-1, so I'm looking for like a contender level fight at this point. But you could come in against someone that's maybe coming off a couple losses or another like newcomer. So that's kind of how that works. That's ARK FC. If it's Mecca, you may have heard me talk about Mecca before. Mecca is just a crazy like competition / social challenge. So it is, he's been doing Tapology scoring for like the last few seasons, but it's Tapology scoring and then there's other elements to it, like the highest score of the week gets certain powers depending on whatever it is. Like there's a lot of twists, there's eliminations, sometimes there's teams, sometimes it's just all kinds of different shit. That's the Mecca. If there's another season of Mecca and you like stuff like that, like that's gonna get, that's, you definitely want to be in that. A lot of people that have been in this chat or are Mecca veterans. Alex won the Mecca. Jack won the Mecca. The Mecca's fun. I love the Mecca, man. I've come close. I've gotten to one final night and then one like night before finals night. I think 5th is the highest place I've ever got. 4th, yeah, 5th, I think. So yeah, man, or no, 4th place. Yeah, I was 4th place. I made it to finals night. There was 5 of us that came in 4th. Yep. Yeah. Noah came in 3rd. Yeah. Okay, so and Touch won the whole thing. So yeah, dude, the Mecca's tight. So it could be season 7 of the Mecca. But in any case, you definitely want to sign up for Tapology. Now, ARK was talking about maybe making a whole new competition altogether. But we'll have to see. I think he's going to go live tomorrow night or Wednesday night. I think that's what he said. So yeah, make sure you subscribe to that channel and get the notifications and shit so you can come up in there and like let ARK know who you are, that you're interested in playing. Like I said, you can tell them that like I sent you over there, and you know that'll hopefully help get your foot in the door a little bit, and you know, get the lay of the land. But it's a lot of fun, dude. Like almost everyone that comes through this channel, like I either met them in the chat at ARKs or somehow through that. Like it's kind of like the nucleus, his channel over there. But yeah, he's getting the shit fired up again. So I'm all in, man. I'm on board. If it's Mecca, there'll be like a $10 or $20 entry fee. If it's ARK FC, you can bet on yourself. Like you can bet against the other guy that you'll beat him or whatever. And you can do like that, but that's not like an entry fee thing. It's kind of like a week by week, you know, whatever you want to do kind of deal. But yeah, Mecca is a lot. They're both a lot of fun, man. I've enjoyed them both. It's kind of like comparing apples to oranges. They're both just kind of different things, but there's good things about them and some things that like, you know, is like, well, I don't know, man. Like I really enjoy both. I was gonna say cons. There's not really any cons. It's just things that are different. For ARK, I'm sure there's things that are easier about like Mecca. Like you said, like with ARK FC, there's like you got to keep track of everything, like everyone's records, how everyone's doing. There's a point accumulation thing with that too. And like Rush had this spreadsheet and was like would just bust that thing out after every event. So that's more bookkeeping for ARK if Rush doesn't come back and do that. So that could potentially preclude ARK FC. But your boy was killing it in ARK FC. I was a good ARK FC fighter, dude. So if he fires that back up again, I'm down, man. I'm in fighting shape right now for that shit. And the Mecca, dude, the Mecca is a fucking blast. It's crazy. It's brutal, but it's a lot of fun. And there's a pot at the Mecca is like, it's a competition, but there's a winner of the whole thing. It's not, ARK FC is an ongoing thing, like there's a champion and a lineage to the title or whatever. Mecca has a beginning, a middle, and an end. And at the end, there's a nice little pot. That's what the entry fee's for. So, yeah, man. Yeah, dude, if you're interested, just let them know. It's a lot of fun. It's a lot of fun. So, yeah, but what was I going to say? What was I going to fucking say? I think that's all the info I wanted to convey there. So, yeah, Tuesday or Wednesday. Hopefully, I'll see you guys over at ARKs. And we'll see what the fucking deal is. We'll see what's really good. This is a good stream, though, man. Like I said, it's a great success. I have 10 pepples. A few times. So, yeah. I will be back Friday. I will be back Friday as usual, per usual, to do my weigh-in stream for 275. I will maybe I'll just do the ceremonial weigh-ins. Maybe I'll just do that. Because with it being in Singapore, there might be some crazy times that they're doing shit. So I might just I'll keep y'all posted. I'll do my best to put out a tweet, hopefully Thursday night, as soon as I figure out what the fuck time they're gonna be. Because, dude, if they're gonna be like super early in the morning and they're doing a ceremonial weigh-in, I'll just fucking wait for the ceremonial. Like, by that time I can have seen the officials. I can see how everybody looks, and I can have all the banners and shit ready. And I'll go on like an hour before the ceremonials, tell y'all how I think everybody looked. Hey, that's what I'm gonna do. But I'm just talking myself into it right now. That's what I'll do. I will live stream for the ceremonials, and I'll watch the officials and get my banners and shit ready. Who I think looks good, who looks rough, whatever. So that's the plan. Friday, ceremonial weigh-ins. I'm assuming it'll be in the afternoon sometime, but I don't really know. And like I said, Tuesday or Wednesday, I think ARK's gonna go live. And so hopefully I'll see y'all there. And I'm trying to think if there's anything else, any other news or announcements. I think that's it, man. I think that's all I got. Like I said, a good weekend for me. I know a lot of the other boys had good weekends. So, man, shout out to you guys. Yeah, shout out to the whole gambling YouTube universe, the whole gambling Twitter universe. Shout out to all you greasy degens everywhere. Yeah, man, it was a good time. I'll be back. I'll be around. Holler at me. That's all I got for you. Very nice, very nice. So that's it. Big thank you to everyone that came through. Y'all are shit, man. Keeps me motivated, keeps me going. Get the outro ready. Hope you'll have a good rest of the week. Best of luck with your tape study, your reads, your plays, your picks. Let's all get rich, dude. Let's get rich and have a yacht convoy across the ocean. A yacht caravan. We'll all meet up in fucking the Mediterranean or something. We'll all anchor in fucking in Greece and like outside Santorini or something. Just fucking around, but not for real. It's all fucking. I hope everyone fucking has a good weekend, a successful week. Alrighty. Later. Peace, boys. Y'all go on, man. All right. One last time. Many thanks. This was a great stream. I definitely enjoyed it. Hope to see you on Friday for the ceremonial weigh-ins. Best of luck this week. The Rabid Dog has returned, man. ARK's back. He's firing up another competition. If you're interested, comment on his latest stream and let him know. But yeah, man, y'all have a good one. This is just my 2 cents, and I'll catch y'all next time. Peace!